You guys can't see me moving my token, right?
No.
No? Damn.
Wait, now I can. Now I can see
I've
it.
been dancing around.
Oh.
Well,
That's
I
unfortunate.
saw the earlier dance, and I loved that 100%.
But yeah, your token.
Oh, now I see it. Now I see it 100%.
Yeah, your token
So I have
position.
to keep letting it go.
Yeah, your token position doesn't update until you release the token.
That's unfortunate.
You can also use if you select your token, you can also use your arrow keys to move.
Yeah, but that moves you like a grid square at a time.
I was like,
yeah, but it's set faster and easier than using Alt and clicking.
Right. So, both of you and the fish are really, really loving this liquid. It is fantastic.
I'm gonna go dance with the fish.
The fish dance as well as they can as they are fish. And
fish, don't ruin my fun.
And I'm pretty good at dancing. Do you want me to try?
Oh shit.
Remy, Daniel doesn't want to drink anymore.
Alright. So, as he starts dancing, you realize he is exceptional. Impossibly good. He is moving with impossible grace, and every step seems to have meaning, weight, and a slight sense of lightness to it.
Where have you learned to dance so?
Oh, I learned from Greg. As I told you, there's, since I've been down here, I've been a lot more nimble. There is a lot you gain from being down here, which I'm sure you're down here now. You'll find that out.
I'm gonna rein in my terrible brain.
So you both are enjoying a dance, and he is dancing circles around you, but he is trying not to show you up or anything. He's very polite about it. Oh, what does the rest of the group want to do?
Daniel asks if he can look around.
Okay, they'll be here for your new home, so yeah, look around as much as you want.
I will go.
Chooses not to reply.
I will go with the Daniels. Also, why is my token so much brighter than everyone else's? Is that just because it's dark here?
Yes, that's just because it's dark here. No light has happened. If Semlix wants
to... Where the heck did you go? One moment.
Right.
If Semlix wants to be a very bright light, I can turn that on. That is up to Semlix.
Might as well.
Okay.
What are you walking past? What are these things? I'm passing hallways just to catch up with you.
Oh, are you gone?
Well, as you all have a bit of difficulty seeing, Semlix just glows brightly.
We are off and around a corner.
Well, you don't see it, but everyone around Semlix sees it. You'll see it once once you break near. Oh, hold on. Let me bring in something real quick.
My God.
It fits, does it not? Nobody said I was a good dancer.
It does. All right. You see more followers over here. And they are also drinking the brown liquid.
Aww.
Daniel straight up stops drinking.
I mean, you've really actually rolled me a spirit save.
And you stop drinking?
That's what we're saving for.
Hold on.
Okay, enough is enough. This is really good, but you gotta stop. It's itching at the back of your mind, but you gotta stop. You've had enough.
Hi. My headset died. I've not heard anything that happened in about the last 45 seconds. Now there's Fish Group in front of me. What?
Yeah, that was more followers. They are drinking more of it, and Daniel did a spirit save and realized he has had enough. He really wants more, but he's stopping.
Hey. Zoop. Is that stairs? No, that is shell.
Yeah, the water grows deep. The water is deeper here. Everything's underwater, but this is a lot deeper than the rest of it, which is why it's blue. But yeah, you can look around as much as you want.
Is that a staircase?
Yep.
Oh, that is a staircase. Okay.
Daniel goes up and or down.
Stairs.
You see a large collection of rooms, beds, what have you. It seems like he's expecting company, and he's expecting them for the long haul.
Daniel leaves. How are there trees down here?
That's coral.
Oh.
Hop.
But it is quite comfortable here, all in all. Temperature's nice. You could see yourself staying here for a long time.
But unfortunately, we do have obligations up on the surface.
Oh, why don't you tell Greg that? Oh yeah, you see the brightness that is Semlix now, I assume.
Yeah.
My eyes!
Yeah, Semlix is very visibly glowing.
Shiny lad. Zoop. Zoop.
Right, so as Remy and Ron are enjoying their dance, Daniel and Chip return from their walk around.
Yeah.
So
How
Greg,
much drunker am I in that time?
A lot.
Great.
Like, at this point, it's to the point where it's a problem. If you were to get in a fight, you would probably need to do something about drunkenness before it'd incur penalties, is the point. You're pretty fucking drunk. You need to lay down. You can still dance, though. Like, you're at that point where you should have stopped, like, 4 drinks ago, but you're up. And you're gonna stay up because you are too drunk to realize you shouldn't be.
you're sloppy drink dancing.
Yes.
Oh, just hold on. Just you fucking wait.
Remy, I think you need to go and have a sit down.
Nope.
Oh, a perfect.
I can't go. I can't leave. I found my perfect dance partner.
So
I will stay here forever.
Well,
What about
that's
Thug,
convenient.
Remy?
Who's Thug?
Roll a spirit save because Thug gift. Remy,
Spirit
+4.
save. Oh.
Doesn't need the +4. No, like something's got a hold of you.
Oh, shit.
Why do you forget?
Thug! I'm being unfaithful!
Oh, Thug? Well, you'll be down here for a while. There's no reason to fret the small stuff.
Oh, Greg.
Hi there. I'm all Greg.
Why do you keep bringing people down here?
Well, because we got everything we need. We got liquid, we got fish, we got fun, we got dancing, we got music. What more could you want from life?
Where do you get the liquid?
I make it. Old Greg is good at making things, like a chip.
I get the feeling he liquefies the unfaithful.
If you find that out to be true, please don't tell Remy.
Why? Daniel also drank some.
Yeah, but, Remy's already having a crisis about the undead having souls. I don't need to have consumed people.
Yeah, Remy might have needed this night of breaking loose. Well, you like...
Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to say in character stuff, so you go ahead.
No, I was going to do something in character too, but Greg's is more what's happening currently.
Okay, he's like, well, there's plenty of time playing brown liquid. There's no problems. I will take care of you down here. There's absolutely no trouble. And your friends, I'm sure they'll like it too. But I'm not going to force anyone.
But what about the aboleth?
Nope. Oh, the aboleth?
Yeah. Just
what
right
aboleth?
out there.
where we came from and where a bunch of these people who have become your followers came from, there was an aboleth mind controlling people. The aboleth actually previously mind controlled your followers that we brought here.
I didn't enjoy the drink. They didn't want to go around here. They wanted to follow some fish hussy. Roll me a charisma check, like plus 6, by the way, Daniel.
Screwed me so hard up because I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, he is. Greg is fuming at this point. He is ready to fucking kill that aboleth. For this piece of shit. Where are they?
Last time we checked, they were outside the city of Olagosh trying to mind control a bunch of mages. We think he's trying to steal a bunch of powerful artifacts.
I don't care about that, but they're stealing my people. They're getting rid of the drink. They're not letting us enjoy our time down here. I can't have that.
Occurred. Is Greg just a water satire?
A what?
I think he means satyr.
Yeah,
satyr.
Satyr. Is he just a water satyr?
Greg is a Godbound.
I like satire more.
I do like satire more.
This token that you have for Greg is like vaguely familiar to me, and
you might have seen it. Like, you honestly might. Greg is a very blatant reference, like incredibly blatant.
I mean, we can take you to Olagosh and show you the last place the aboleth was.
Okay, and afterwards we can come back here and enjoy our time, you know, drinking the liquid, all that, for a while.
Yeah.
You're not planning to stay, are you?
No.
Roll me a deception check, Daniel. Which is charisma, just straight.
Just that little no.
That was Bray saying that.
I still loved it.
Oh, that's an @1. Okay, interesting.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. If you hover over the number, yeah, no, you you done oopsied, boy.
I mean, we can come and visit, but we do. We did.
Oh no, you already failed the lie.
Oh no.
No, you failed. You failed as bad as you can failed.
Like, I've seen this.
Why isn't anybody else talking to him?
I don't know, but you did, and you got the one. So
shit.
let's go with this. Oh, I've seen this. I know exactly what's coming. Oh, here comes old Greg. I don't want to drink the Baileys. I don't want to stay down here forever.
Wait. Did he just say I don't want to drink the babies?
Yeah.
The Baileys.
The Baileys or the babies? Robert, I need clarification.
Baileys.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would have been infinitely worse.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Greg, I want to drink the Baileys. I don't want to stay down here forever. I want to do things with my life. Dancing sucks. Music sucks. No, I know exactly what you like. Why do you hate me? Why won't you stay? Don't you see we're providing everything you would ever need?
Can I now talk again since I failed the charisma check?
Yes, this is after you failed horribly and he knows you want to leave.
We have previously made promises to friends to set some rights in the world. We can always come back and visit, but we do also have to do things up top. We can always swing by and have a nice fun night, dancing, partying, stuff like that.
Oh, we need to save the world from Grandpa Metalfoot. Can we do that here?
With Chip's assistance...
Oh, that is right. There's a guy named Faust who wants to take over the world because... Did we actually figure out why he wants to take over the world?
He's trying to resurrect Bixian.
I know that we know... Us players know that. I don't know if our characters know that.
He revealed he wants to make this realm heaven.
Yeah, he wants to conquer this world and effectively try to make it a paradise, but that would mean that he'd have to subjugate all other gods, Godbounds, to conquer the realm.
Or kill them.
Or become so powerful that they don't have a chance of rebelling.
Do you think he would allow parties in that world? We literally stumbled across a town that he was invading and effectively had all the people turn against one another so that they killed each other.
Secret disco.
Okay, you've said roll me straight charisma. With Chip assisting and you given some exposition, roll me straight charisma.
Oh, thank God it was.
Yeah, that's... Okay, that's good. Like...
I love how my thing is just like, can we do a thing we blatantly can't do here?
Maybe you're right, but like I'd be worried if something would have happened to you. I want to make sure you're good. We won't hurt you, but I want to make sure you'll be able to fight him. Oh, Greg will help however you can, as long as he makes sure that you can actually fight.
If you actually make like a point up on the surface, I can always have birds deliver messages to us.
Oh, Greg can do that. Oh, Greg can make something. But I want to make sure you're not just getting yourselves hurt. I don't want y'all to get hurt.
I know where this is going. Bray knows where this is going. This is going to be fun.
I've had this fight prepared for a while. This is going to be like your first proper fight. But now there's no risk, and Greg agreed to help you, so...
As Pancake comes by, I grab Pancake and go, this fuzzy little pupper is also a godbound of protection.
I don't know that word, but that's quite nice.
He has stopped lots of attacks from hitting us that would have hurt us, and we've beaten... Actually, give me a moment. I need to actually count how many godbounds we've defeated in combat.
Most of them from the arena, for sure.
I know. I'm trying to actually get a fixed number so that we can explain to Greg that we aren't pushovers. So there was Reagan,
3 for
Edgelord,
sure.
Sun, Howie twice.
Howie is
not a godbound.
Howie is not technically not a godbound, though. Keep this in mind.
He's not a godbound, but he is of an equivalent power.
Yeah, if you say, you can specify, equivalent to godbound. That he is equivalent in a way.
I'm literally just listing off all the godbounds or equivalent that we fought against to show we aren't pushovers and we aren't just going to drop dead.
All right.
And we did also fight the king.
Yeah, I did point out King Umbra, and then I point at Remy, and it's like, and then actually, no, I don't want to reveal that.
Please don't do anything.
Okay, but as it is right now, Greg's on your side, but he wants to gauge it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I believe you. I believe you're not pushovers, but Greg wants to see. There's always stuff to improve. Greg wants to make sure you didn't just get lucky. Camp position, Greg and Ron will start very soon. And
wait, if
you notice
that means he's a godbound or equivalent.
Yeah. By the way, you feel the pressure like urging, scratching at the back of your mind to drink. You feel it suddenly drop.
How much disadvantage am I about to have in this fight?
Actually, that's a good point. Greg knows your friend is a bit...
if I cast a second spring, can I sober Remy up?
Hang on, I think that...
It's a second spring.
Oh, Greg can do that. Greg doesn't want you to fight bad. You fight like that, you could hurt yourself. You want Greg to help you? Greg, Greg offers his hand. It is green and weirdly and very scaly in an off way.
Oh, I'm still drunk. I don't care yet.
At this point, you are no longer drunk, and you are now shaking his hand completely sober.
Oh.
Don't worry about him. He's a prude.
Oh.
That's okay. Greg knows that people...
Oh.
We're fit. Greg is a fish. People don't always like Greg. That's okay. They kind of like Greg,
but the dancing, and then I have a girlfriend, and I'm in so much trouble.
Greg, only Greg knows, and Greg won't tell. Like
Daniel does that, zips his lip thing, like he doesn't want to have Remy kill him in his sleep.
Yeah, like, well, Greg will get in position. When you're ready to fight, just let me know.
By the way, I'm purposefully ignoring the fact that I said anything about being a bard.
Got.
I am only focused
everyone
on
knows
the thug parts.
Yeah,
oh my
everyone
God.
knows.
I love the point that Remy keeps trying to get Daniel's secrets, but just keeps accidentally revealing his own.
That is true. That is
wrong.
what happens. All right.
First it was the matrons, and now it's wanting to be a bard.
All right, and the
I have
music
so much in music. I had to do something with it.
All right. The music stops, and then, hold on. This time, once again, you all hear it. Let me get a battle music.
While he's doing that, side note, I briefly considered taking dance as well when I was looking through the words. Music and dance.
Yep. And you all hear this.
Absolutely been a bard. Yes.
So,
I mean, you still can take that dance.
I know.
and
just
the
a little fun
followers
fact.
over here, and followers, come back over here. Ready?
Oh, there's more. Oh,
Yeah.
there's more.
We said hi while we were on our adventure.
Before the
Oh.
fight begins, Daniel would like to point out to Greg that it is probably not the wisest to have his lesser followers in this fight, as our powers could accidentally hurt somebody significantly.
You're already Greg's friend. He'll probably. I don't want him to get hurt. Okay. And they sit back by barrels and just keep drinking the Baileys.
It's more of I don't want to have to use Mantle of Quietus because I don't think I can pull a punch on that.
Yeah, I mean, you already convinced Greg enough to have two large mobs step out. That's a pretty significant advantage in this fight. Semlix, go where you want to go.
Are
Fight happening.
we fighting
Okay.
both of them?
Yes.
I believe so.
My God!
Oops.
I'll join the rest of the group then, just to start.
I mean, I'm now that I know how to
Whoops.
use my character,
I don't
am
know why that
ranged,
whispered.
So,
No, that's
you got a 7. So,
Robert,
um,
can you
Wait,
add me
was-
to the turn order because I got a nat 1.
I see.
you're doing great.
If there's anywhere to
Super
get in
great.
that one, it's here. Honestly.
Where's the initiative button?
Bottom left.
Click on your token and then it pops up.
Ah,
For me, it's at the top left, actually.
there we go. Okay, I just didn't have my token clicked.
I might have my settings mixed around for both GMing and playing.
No, mine was also 2GM. I think that,
Yeah, but it popped you in there.
yeah. Oh, hey.
Since you rolled a nat 1, Greg's... Wait, the priest also rolled a nat 1.
Way to go. How did... Pancake, how?
What? Pancake?
Pancake had a 0 when I was looking at the
That's
thing.
because I was setting up Pancake.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. Daniel and Pancake share an initiative.
Yeah. Okay. First up in the turn order would be...
Oh my god, how am I first? I rolled a 9.
That's a very good question. And that's extremely sad.
One rolled worse.
You rolled
How?
like shit.
This is a sign of things to come for all parties, my god. So, I guess the first bit is gonna be, I spend an effort to make the, where's the thing? I'm just trying to actually punch an effort into Kiss of Madness real quick, because I am a derp and cannot find things.
Please
There it
don't
is.
tell me you're gonna
Yep.
kiss the fish dude.
No, I'm gonna kiss the madness and ask it to slap the fish dude.
Okay.
So, what?
Don't worry, he has the crazy straw to drink the madness.
So I've got that going. What is AC on Captain Greg?
On Captain Greg? Wait, we're talking Greg proper, right? Not-
Greg, yes,
2.
Greg, 2. Okay. Hey, I've got the same AC as him now.
Fortunate.
Submit. No miscellaneous bonus.
As
Oh.
as the Ray of Madness, goes straight towards him, you see him duck out of the way. Also, you are underwater, so movement will be a bit more difficult for everyone.
I imagine, so the way D&D does it is, if you
Half,
don't
yeah.
have an explicit move speed, it would be half.
That is correct, half.
Alright, so... Yeah, and then I'm just gonna, Zerp here. Sure. That's turn.
Zemlix.
Okay. So all 4 of these guys are just fighting right now, right?
No, the
No.
fish are just kind of there.
Yeah, because
fish are
you had some real good charisma rolls and one really bad one, the fish are out. Greg and them are already on your side. They just want to make sure you're not full of bravado.
This is
Okay.
a duel, not a fight.
Correct.
Got it. I'll use Contempt of Distance and go in to attack this guy.
Oh, Greg?
Yeah.
All right.
Robert, can you do
What's the AC?
howdy there, neighbor, in
2.
the voice?
2?
Yeah. Hi there,
Okay.
neighbor.
There we
Despite you not being used to swinging your blade in water, it makes its mark, hitting Greg in the shoulder.
Actually,
Nice,
being from
man,
Kingdom
same.
Hearts would mean that he's been to Atlantica, so he.
Oh, actually, that's a good
using
point.
Sword and water.
Yeah. Never mind. Retcon. You having that bit of experience really helped, and you were able to hit.
go. There we go. Are we gonna move on, or?
You
Yep.
haven't ended your turn.
I don't know that I'm able to end the turn myself. So I think that's something Robert has to do.
Okay, Remy. I guess was your turn done? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Nothing else I could do, so.
I am using my magically imbued scythe, but just normal scything.
Who are you hitting?
Nice.
Oh, sorry, Greggins.
All of you are rolling pretty good. That's good. That's a good welcome change of pace after that last fight. All right.
I think that now that we're level 4, our 2 hits have all gone up by 1 too, so it's slightly more likely that we'll hit
Yeah.
things.
All right. Then it's the turn of old Greg. All right. He's got a couple actions. First thing he's going to do is the water here begins to spin rapidly and rapidly. I want
Where at?
Whee!
where everyone is. Let me make a proper circle.
Yeah.
Would this happen to be a 30-foot radius?
30. Yeah. Do you have something?
No. What I'm saying is,
Well,
you'll
That's like the
want to
whole room.
you'll want to put it a bit to the side over here, because otherwise, some of the no, the fish won't get got. That's good.
well, not 30. Well, hold on,
what
I
I'm
actually have
what
it
I'm saying is, if it's a Corona, then
It's not a Corona.
okay, that's a different thing then.
It's a 20 feet radius. This is something completely different.
Love it.
I can actually just link it, if that's okay.
That's fine with me. Ooh.
It's a
A
living
unique thing.
torrent.
Yeah. Godbound doesn't have strength saves. It's got hardiness, evasion, and spirit.
Well, his strength roll is what that meant.
Okay.
Except that you don't have to
Well.
make it because Pancake uses Blunt the Fang.
For everyone?
When targeted by a hostile supernatural power, which Pancake is, commit effort for the day and forego any saving throw you may normally be allowed. For the rest of the scene, that supernatural power cannot affect any of your allies within the same general vicinity.
Okay. Despite the fact the whirlpool is raging, you all seem to be moving through it fine.
Great.
Greg's not done. All right. And Greg, seeing Semlix right on him,
That's a 10-foot radius whirlpool.
that it was supposed to be bigger, but it's null, so it doesn't fucking matter. Like it's active.
That was an oval.
but it's null, so it doesn't. Just ignore the whirlpool because Pancake did a pancake. You're fine.
Pancake did a pancake.
Okay. And let's see. And let me pull out. Okay, here we go. He's going to go for you, Semlix, since you're right there.
Doesn't DoorDash have an open now filter?
And he is going to take.
Shake and shake.
He is going to take 2 swings at you.
Okay.
Your AC is 1, right?
Yep.
Interesting thing about this damage that hasn't happened yet. If it hits,
How deceased are we?
that's straight.
Oh shit.
Should I start
come on.
rolling for a new
Big
character?
Katuna.
No, this is a duel. He's not gonna kill us. I just imagine he's bitch smacking you with a fish.
Yes, that is exactly what he's doing.
Freaking big Katuna.
I mean, y'all haven't fucked the parasite god yet, so.
I'm sorry, a fucking what?
He's a parasite god?
He's a parasite god.
I assumed his word was C.
Okay, he's got. I want him to just attack again because that's boring. So let's have him do this. Then he's going to commit effort to do this. And he is
How
going
many
to
actions
fly.
per turn does he have?
This is
Well,
an
this is
instant.
instant.
1, 2.
And you can do as many on turns on your turn as you want. You can only do 1 action per turn.
Wait, 30 feet. That's significantly more than I thought, but that's how the strife goes. All right, here it is.
Woo!
So Greg just flying back. He just is back there, and then he's going to see. Then Greg is going to do this.
I can still hit him.
Actually, he's got another action, but this time he will do this. Or no, he'll prepare something so he starts lowering, he starts getting quieter, and something is up his sleeve. Pancake shouldn't before Daniel.
So Daniel will ready his scythe hand. And he's gonna attack old Greg.
Okay, AC2. So 2 damage.
Daniel's actually going to move back so he can keep an eye on everyone.
Smart. Pancake.
Pancake has a movement distance of 40, but that's half. And turn.
It is the Priest of Greg. Okay. So the priest. How much effort does he have? I want to make this. Okay.
Here we are. Oh, this is problematic.
You found the Parasite God page, didn't you?
Pages.
Pages, yes. Yeah, it's good this isn't a serious fight. I told you that after the arena fight, things are going to get serious, didn't I? Alright, so, the Priest of Greg here starts dancing. This dance is mesmerize me. Everyone roll a spirit save.
Okay.
Crit.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. I'm so
Daniel
entranced.
invoked a Untamed Will.
Okay, commit the effort.
Do I pull modifiers from my attributes, or is it just a bonus?
It does it automatically. Spirit save. Spirit save.
Well, it asks for modifiers, so...
Oh, there's no modifiers.
Okay. Son of a...
You all are swept up in the moment. You gotta dance. Just everything else else you can do is just irrelevant. You gotta
Does
dance.
this fall under a mind-affecting power?
Yes.
Yes,
Cool,
Chip,
I'm
it's
immune.
fine.
you auto save.
I don't think I'm immune to that.
You're not.
You are not.
Only-
I dance.
Currently,
Does
only
Pancake
Daniel and
dance?
Chip are. Can Pancake dance? Does Pancake know how to dance?
Pancake can
Pancake
certainly
can try.
try, but did Pancake fail to save?
Pancake never rolled.
Pancake really wants to try dancing. So the next turn, your next turn, you will be caught up in the dancing. And that was a big boy action, which cost 2. So, so he is currently spent.
Yeah.
How long am I dancing?
Until your next turn. If you make the save.
I did not.
Well, you make the save when you, go back to your turn. Chip.
Oh, I get you.
Cool.
Like, basically, your action is always going to be dancing when it comes to your turn, but you make the save to see if you stop dancing.
I see.
So let's drop a Corona down, like back here somewhere that Semlix and the Fish Bros over here out of range. But these two
What's the
are
radius from that?
30 foot, so it'd be
Then
somewhere
you're
in, like,
good.
in
You're
the back
good.
of the room
if
over
it's
here.
30-foot radius, you'll be able to get both.
Right. So I'm going to Corona.
Okay, let me pull something up real quick.
Which that would be 3 damage to both.
Okay, hold on just one moment. I'm checking their strife real quick.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
Yeah, it just goes. You're good. They take 3. They probably won't do anything like super negaty on 3.
Alright, and then I'm gonna just step over here and that be turn.
Semlix,
Okay, I gotta make the spirit save, right?
you're at the wait. I forgot to do something. Like Greg has a legendary action. I'll do it after Semlix's turn because it's on me. It's supposed to go at 0, but yeah.
Okay, so...
Yep.
Son of a...
You can't. You gotta keep dancing. It's all in the rhythm, man.
A 10.
All right. Well, the good news is he's gotta keep dancing while you keep dancing. That's the good news. So, all right. As this happened, Greg is going to start a beautiful song, and I need Daniel and Remy to do another spirit save for me.
Daniel auto succeeds since his untamed will is still active.
Oh, is it still active?
Commit effort. While committed, which it still is committed, I cannot be influenced.
That is correct. Okay. You know,
I just barely got that one.
you did.
But you got it.
You start to see the, for a moment, you start to see your allies as enemies, but you quickly shake it off.
The more I read about parasite gods, the scarier I become.
I told you this
Maybe
is going to be
stop.
your first real
Where
fight.
Where the fuck is No, I don't want to know. I don't want to spoil it. I will find out.
I
Alright.
told you. Yeah, I told you this is going to be like your first real fight. Remy,
Right.
you feel the music? Your action's dancing, but I gotta know if, you keep dancing.
Do I feel it?
After this turn, okay. You're dancing, but you shake it off, and you're back to normal. Then
Is this a start of turn or end of turn save?
end of turn?
And
Okay.
Then Greg
I'm
is
no
going-
longer feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Then Greg is going to swim up. Semlex is like, sorry, I left you alone. I'm old Greg. And he's gonna take 2 swings.
Okay.
AC 1. That nat 1. You know what? Nat 1. He doesn't
Yeah,
get another
yeah, that's a-
swing.
That's a nat one.
He has 2 swings, but he doesn't get the other. It's like, oh no. And then he's gonna. I'm sorry, I gotta see some other people. And he starts swimming over. You get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Do let me know if you ever need healing.
He will. Everyone will once you're done with this. All right, 2 damage to Greg.
Puppy.
Keep in mind, this would have been a much worse fight if his allies were here. All right, and then he's gonna. What's your AC, Chip?
My AC's 2.
Well, that's pretty damn good. All right.
Yeah, my AC got bumped up to 3 because of the one thing, but it still gets to add my dex.
All right, he's gonna take 2 swings at you then. One, you are able to narrowly dodge, and another,
I'm also
are able to
narrowly
dodge. He's gonna take 2 other swings. Parasite gods are fucking scary, as I'm sure Derek is aware.
Yeah.
I'm only 3/4 of the way through the first page.
Wait, is it not adding the 3? Or is it not adding the 10?
What? Oh, it's broken because there's a plus at the end of it, and I'm not sure what that plus is.
Did those have hit? Hold on, let me try this again.
The first one would have hit.
I'm gonna just try an attack with 9
think.
AC. Okay. I buffed that one up, so that's the attack that would have hit the first time. So you take 1. Well, 3 damage. And then he's gonna take the other 2.
So I'm assuming that the number in the parentheses is actually the die roll, and that
That's correct.
the pluses are bugged. So the one where he rolled a 10 would have hit, and the one where he rolled a 3 would have missed.
Yeah, so that's why I re-rolled that. That was the one that
Okay.
would have hit. So then he's taking the other 2 swings.
Yeah. So that was 3 damage. Where is my health? There is my health. Okay.
And same rule, nat
That's
1.
a nat 1.
Yep, you're good.
Also, thank you for coming up with the name Big Katuna.
You're welcome. Daniel.
I go for his head priest.
Wait, you don't know his AC.
Oh,
Is it
I used Greg's AC of 2.
Let me figure out if it still would have hit. It still would have hit.
Yeah, he rolled a 13. He has a +6 before the AC comes in.
I'll allow it.
So long as his AC was more than 1, it would have hit. So, or 1 or more.
Pancake.
Pancake, pancake, pancake.
Pancake's got to make a save. He's still dancing.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Wiggly puppy.
His turn's gonna be dancing, but if it makes a save, he snaps out of it.
You can do it. You can do it. No, you can't.
It's all about the music. He just cannot stop dancing. He's loving this. All right. The priest, still dancing, starts to move. Like every step he is resuming the rhythm.
Remy, you know how you hate him already?
I'm just imagining, like, freaking... Grease. Grease is the movie that I think I'm thinking of. I've never actually seen Grease.
Andy, you know how you already hate Greg right now? Quote, parasite gods leech their powers from the broken elements of natural law. He is
Yeah, I gathered as much.
He's literally a construct.
Derek might know that, but Daniel doesn't.
I know, I'm telling Andy, not Remy.
Remy also doesn't know that and wouldn't react on that information.
I react on nothing.
Also, just thank you for the chihuahua.
You're welcome.
Okay, he is going to swim over to Chip again, and he is going to take he's going to take some swings. This time with his, as he is dancing, he is trying to hit you.
As you do. Is there like a field that's popping up in the 2-hit thing that is not, like, getting filled in or something like that? That just seems
NPCs
like
have a different thing, and I hate it.
It's jank. Okay. Love it. Let's see.
This is as this, but I realized the name for it was boring, so I adjusted it. Okay, 2 swings at you, AC of 2, right?
Yeah. Nice.
That's
All right.
straight.
That's nice.
And that was the first hit.
Alrighty. Math. I'm at 12 health.
And that... Why is it plus? That doesn't matter, it's a 1, but still.
I mean, at least it's doing the math now.
Yeah, at least it's doing the math. Alright, that one, you get an attack of opportunity, Chip.
Yeah.
As that was the second swing, so... And he still got another action.
Am I able to use Kiss of Madness as an opportunity attack, or would I need to use, like, a dagger or something?
Dagger.
Alright. Bazoop.
His AC is 5.
5, that is a better number. Nice.
As he starts dancing, weaving, punching, and kicking in the
that's
rhythm,
a nat 20. Nice.
Yeah. As he is doing that, you manage to cut him in the leg.
How high did he get that leg?
Yeah, he's an expert dancer. And reflexively, he is going to shift a little bit. And dance is a fun word. And he is going to take some swings at you, Daniel.
Dance is a fun word.
Dance is an extremely fun word.
When did people surround me?
Not now. They're not surrounding you. It's just the priest.
No, I'm the one surrounded.
Yeah. What's your AC, Daniel?
4.
4. Okay.
I have fixed the party's AC problem.
First attack is 8.
Is that straight damage?
Yes, these are both straight. And 5. Yep.
Kip. Alrighty. Let's start with going after the one that's not Greg. Yeah, let's go with not Greg.
So you're flanking because he is currently occupied with Daniel.
Alright. So does that add like a misc bonus to it? You said 5 for Ron's AC, right?
Yeah. Rolling in this game is a fucking pain in the ass, so would a +5 be sufficient? Like rolling twice, it's a lot of numbers. So +5 is a hit. Is that sufficient?
Sure. That's yeah.
All right.
I needed it.
You did. All right, and as you did, you kiss him. This time, as he goes in for one of those deep dives, you get him straight in the face.
I was just like, right on the forehead as he like does a little like spin thing.
Yeah.
I remember Chip chasing Reagan around the arena trying to
Before I learned that this can be a ranged attack.
Yeah.
But this guy is not at range.
Thumblix. Wait, are you
Okay.
dancing?
Yes, I'm still dancing, so I gotta roll a spirit save again.
Yes.
Finally.
It did it.
You make it, and you have a feeling the rhythm won't come back.
I swear.
I've got a dog that is.
If somebody starts singing "Swim This Way," I'm gonna strangle a fool.
Alright, I have a dog that is a gurgling, so I'm gonna go let her outside. Robert, can you just apply any damage that I take?
Yeah, of course. Remy,
Thank
you
you.
already made the save to stop singing.
Did.
Okay, so yeah, now that you got your dancing out, you won't be controlled again. That was a one-time thing. That's the good news.
Great. I am
Pancake's still moving and grooving though. Pancake
just
is loving it.
jamming.
Yeah.
I am going to aim for old Greg again.
Okay, AC 2.
Welp.
This time, great. What's the question?
Are Greg and his priest trapped in the whirlpool?
They can move around it. Like, actually, yeah.
It's
Roll me
their
an
whirlpool.
intelligence. Roll me an intelligence check. Actually, regarding that.
Daniel doesn't. Oh, that's because I selected Pancake. I have.
I'll
both
give you a
paths.
I'll give you a redo because that's an invalid roll. They, this is their whirlpool. It's natural they would know to move around it, but it's something more than that. Like, it seems they have an intuitive understanding of water and how to move through it. You think it might be something that can be taught with enough time.
Bridge between world into something in sea.
That's a route, but there was another thing I was trying to imply with that.
He's saying that we could learn this theoretical tactic.
You could. That is exactly what I'm saying. You think with enough time spent with Greg and Ron, you could learn how to do this.
Which would be useful against the aboleth.
It would be extremely useful against the aboleth. So, then it's all Greg. Hello, I'll move over here. I haven't said hello to Remy yet. Make an opportunity attack.
All right. Wait, who? I don't
Chip.
remember
I'll
how
do it.
opportunity works.
Oh no,
okay,
Chip
Chip
does.
does.
I'll roll it.
I'm like, who does that?
He hits. Dagger. What is a dagger? Chip has a dagger. What does a dagger do? A d6. Or, hold on. I'm guessing it's gonna make the AC that because you already landed the hit. It's 3 damage. Or 1 damage. My bad. Alright. And 2 swings with the big Katuna. Your AC, what's your AC?
5.
5. Look at the...
Wait, 4. I was looking at the wrong box.
Yeah, I know. That can trip you up. And the big Katuna does not... Wait, is it adding up? Okay. I think it's adding up okay. If I get another 13, we'll know it's not, but... Yeah, it's adding up. 7 points of damage.
Jesus.
I will say it is a good thing this is not a for realsies fight, because this was meant to be your first serious fucking challenge.
Ah.
Not gonna reveal his stat block, but yeah.
I told you at the arena you'd finally start to have some challenges, and keep in mind, as bad as his stat block is, you convinced him to be an ally.
Yeah, I think a Dread God would be far scarier.
Yeah, it would, but he's a parasite guy, but he's not, he's gonna take 2 other swings with the big Katuna at Remy. Oh no.
Wasn't looking what?
11 damage. You're down to 7.
Okay. Oh.
And that was the first swing.
Oh, right. Mate.
I'm sorry, but
I'm
you're
gonna
down.
die.
You're not
No,
gonna.
you're not.
He makes it non-lethal. So as
What
you
is that? 0 or 1? Can I put in negatives?
let's do 1, but right now, okay, he holds back and you're at 1, but you are out of the fight until like something picks you up. You're not unconscious because this is not a real for realsies fight, but you are.
Lord.
Oop, ignore that.
Then he's going to do a little shimmy over to Chip. Chips is 2. Is the plus only working sometimes? What the hell is this? Yeah, that was he rolled a 3. That's weird. Why is this so fucking broken? That was a Yeah, that was a 13. That would have hit. Okay. Oh. Okay. Chip falls to the ground. Daniel.
Everyone is healed for 8 HP.
Good, because they needed it. I'll apply it to you, by the way. Did you already do yourself, Miles? Yeah, you already did
I
yourself.
I did not.
I did it. Pancake, he's moving and grooving. Makes us save. Maybe he could stop moving and stop grooving. You know what? He had his fun. He really, really enjoyed moving and grooving, but Pancake thinks it's time to actually get in a fight. Greg Priest. Despite the fact everyone has stopped dancing, he's still feeling the rhythm. He is still feeling the rhythm. And he is going to swing at you, Daniel. Your AC is 4, right?
4, yeah.
Anyone dead yet?
You died and then you came back. So did Remy.
Both you and Remy died, and then Daniel
I got
healed you both
better.
for 8.
A little coon.
Well, you came back. Did anyone die? You did.
I'm just imagining this goes just like down the crapper.
All right.
We're all just
right.
captured by Greg, and it's a breakout mission next session.
All right. Well, he got a nat 1 on that roll, so make an opportunity attack, Daniel.
Would this be with his scythe hand or his regular scythe?
Regular scythe.
His AC?
His AC is 5. Keep in mind, as bad as this is, he is your ally, and this is not a for realsies fight. All right, and he is, you got him in the arm, but he is still moving. He is still grooving. He is not going to stop for fucking anyone, and he is taking some more swings at you.
Hack per turn does he get?
A lot. That was an 18.
Why does he get so many?
That's 6. I told you it'd be the real fight. And that's gonna be a 4. But the second one doesn't make its mark. Next is Chip.
Chip! Additional maw against the guy with the 5.
Okay.
La da da da, where is that? La da 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 da, there is that. Nice.
Once again, because everyone's feeling the rhythm, even if you weren't compelled by it.
I imagine I've been doing a little jig of my own volition this entire time.
Yeah, your jig is matching his movements, and despite the fact he is moving, ducking and weaving quite, eloquently, you manage to get him in the chest.
Just like headbutt him a little bit.
Semlix.
Okay.
You're no longer moving, you're no longer grooving, you're fully there.
Gonna attack the blue guy again.
AC 2.
Okie dokie. Come on!
Wait, was the roll fucked up? No, the roll wasn't fucked up. Okay. So, Greg narrowly dodges your blade. Remy.
You're... Same deal. After Greggykins.
Wait, actually, hold on.
Oh.
Greg was occupied with Chip, so you would have hit.
Targets.
Yeah, you would have hit. Roll damage, Miles, just damage. I'll roll yours after. You're going for
Wait.
Who did you
rolls
hit?
damage?
Miles, because he would have hit because he's flanking technically.
Oh, I get you.
Well, what do I roll then?
Roll a what is Seal Without and
It should.
do
If I
on
scroll up,
damage?
it will. He hit earlier, so
It's a D12. It's a D10 plus 1, I believe, plus your
plus
relevant
4.
stat.
Plus 4 is how would it? Wait, plus 4? Hold on. Is that right? No, I think that's right. Yeah, because it's a plus 1 just flat out, and you get plus 1 for each level. That would have been a 8, which would have been. What's that on the damage chart? What's an 8 on the damage? 8 is a 2.
Yeah.
And that was for Greg, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Remy, who are you hitting with yours?
Greg.
Okay, you're final landing to Greg. Greg is taking a beating. He is looking a bit worse for wear. You have a feeling, as brutal as this fight is, you are nearing its completion.
Nice.
That being said, it's Greg's turn. And he's
Great.
and the rhythm, he is feeling it quite a bit, as you are all very much aware. Chip is 2, yes? He's gonna take like
Yeah.
2 swings at everyone, probably. That one did that up, and you missed.
Nice. Additional nice.
No, wait, that one fucked up. That would have hit. Sorry. Look at
Oh yeah, that one is jankinated. Yeah, so that
Why
one
is
hit.
this so broken? I don't like this shit.
It worked when there was a plus in front of. Okay, so the one that worked had a 0 in a field where the second one didn't. So if you left something empty, that's different than 0. I'm guessing is what the deal is.
Well, nothing's empty. I'm trying something. We'll see how it works.
I don't know. Maybe after this fight, like if you just send me like a screenshot of what things look like.
Dip down to 1.
Chip is still alive.
Well, it's non-lethal, so how I've been doing it is if he knocks you out, like you're at 1 HP, but you're still up. You are not at that. Like, so if he hits you again, you're just out, but still up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how this game handles 0 HP.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should it follow the D&D 0 HP? Because I do have abilities that take effect when knocked down below 1 HP.
We can rework it so that works. Yes, let's do that.
Because D&D has non-lethal damage where you can drop someone down to 0 and they're unconscious instead of dying.
Okay, let's do that. Then, then he will...
No, I am still conscious because I legitimately took 8 here.
Alright, and Semlix's AC is 1 because Semlix is beef boy.
Uh-oh.
And he is having quite a steak tonight.
I will deal with the damage. Ouch.
That's
fucking ouch.
Ooch. Oochie. Ooh ah.
Ouchie ouch.
Are you still conscious?
Yes.
Love it.
Would an 8 have hit? 8 plus 10 plus... No, that wouldn't have hit.
Be a 19. Right. It's almost a hit. That would have hit me.
It would have. Speaking of you...
Hi.
Actually, yeah. No, Remy's too far away. The big Katuna.
The big Katharina. I've been hit with a couple of these already. Night night!
And then...
How many effort does Pancake have?
3.
Nice.
So you're still up.
Does he want to be?
Oh, that's a strong ability.
How much pain are you in?
I am in all of the pain right now.
So this is equivalent to a, Actually, Greg probably won't do shit about this because he specified this is non-lethal. He will view this as convenient. Yeah, no, Greg will view this as convenient, like count you out, but no one can actually get out at this point, if that makes sense. Like, you can get beat to shit, but you will not drop.
No, so, what Daniel...
Until the start of Godbound, so until Pancake comes around.
Yep.
So yeah, this turn no one can be knocked out, that's correct.
Right. Which I just think is funny, because, like, I'm still... he just laid into me. And, like, I'm just still here.
Alright, Miles barely misses. You barely dodge another strike from the big Katuna.
Ugh.
Daniel.
I love how it is equally halfway between Kahuna and Katana.
Fair.
Everyone's healed to 10.
Everyone fucking needs it.
Hey.
I'll do you, Miles.
Okay.
HP. Just put a 1 on that.
Pancake.
Takes cover.
Fair enough, honestly.
Because at this point, Pancake's abilities are Between me and Pancake, we're the ones keeping the party up.
Yeah. You got two gods who can do healing, and one that can just negate shit. That's why I was comfortable throwing the shit at you.
I mean, I can only kind of heal if people commit effort to accept it.
So
I
that's the
mean,
thing. You
It's
heal
not as useful
Daniel.
as I thought it would
Daniel,
be.
you heal Daniel. Daniel heals everyone else because Daniel cannot heal himself.
Ah, all right.
But also, I don't have a whole heck of a lot in the way of combat things. I've got my Corona, which isn't super useful when they're all here on top of me, because it's better if they don't need to make a save.
Was that an 11? That would have hit. The dice is fucked up again. I am sorry. Daniel, that is for you. You're still up. You know what? Fuck it.
How much
I'm rolling
health do
d20s.
you
Fuck
have?
the sheet, okay?
Yep. Okay, so, for reference for me, if you're gonna hit me, you need to roll an 8 on a d20.
Yep.
Um,
And then he's going for... He's... Okay, yeah, he is going for Daniel again. That hits. Daniel's out.
no, he's not. Oh, wait, no, Pancake had a turn! Daniel's out!
And then he's going to, shimmy on over to, and, right here. And he is going to take 2 at Chip.
Chip.
AC at 2, right, Chip?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm going to, okay, both hit. Just
Yeah.
to make things easy on me.
I
Lucky boy.
live!
Lucky boy.
I'm in danger!
That was, all right. Speaking of Chip. Yeah, that was extremely lucky. You got, that was, oof.
Let's give a moi at the green man.
Okay.
I hate
come on,
that I
wait a minute.
understood what you meant.
No
Wait,
mois are
this-
had on the
Did
stack.
it get fucked up? Nope, that was
No,
a 1.
no, mine work. That was a nat 1. Mine work.
Oh no.
Licks.
Okay. Go for another swing on the blue guy.
AC2. Yep. You got it.
Come on!
You're not rolling above a, 8. Like, you just need an 8 to hit. Game fucking hates you, dude. I don't know what to say. Remy.
I need help.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Merciful Gaze, which is 2d6 plus 4.
Worth noting.
Plus 4. Yeah.
Well, Daniel's gift is the best party healing. Once he's out, he's fucking out.
Which is why he is getting an effort yanked out of him in order to gain 7 health.
Daniel's out of effort now, if I'm not mistaken.
Unless I drop
Uh-huh.
Untamed Will and Scythe Hand.
That is true. You can do that. Yeah.
You can drop one of them at least.
Yeah.
You don't need to drop both.
All right.
I still can't keep it straight in my head. Is that all I can do?
That's an act. Well,
If you have any on turns or instants, you can use those.
On
You have on
turns
turns
or
or instants?
I do have an on turn. Knives of Night is an on turn.
wait, that's an on turn. Oh dear.
Oh lord!
Yeah.
Oh, that changes everything.
I'm
link it?
still going after old
Yeah.
Greg.
Can you please link it so we're sure?
Yeet.
I need to go look at on turns real quick. Because Kiss of Madness is also an on turn.
No, wait, no, it's on turn
it's
in
like,
the.
It's like Scythe Hand. You summon it on your turn, but
You
still
turn
have
it
to
on
attack
turn.
with
That's
your action.
That's what I was thinking, and that's what I was gonna go check to confirm.
Yeah, no, sorry. That turning it on or off is the on turn.
Got it. In that case, no.
Okay.
I have nothing else.
All right. It's old Greg. Let's see. He is going to, once again, go down the line. Let's start with our boy Semlix. AC of 1. That is very fortunate for you. That is very unfortunate for you. That is very unfortunate for you.
Oh no!
That is extremely unfortunate for you. I got it.
Okay.
Then, Chip.
Chip, I'm alive yet somehow. Mr. Green, you're too mean.
Miss. Hit. Chip.
I'm still alive.
Chip is at 2. And then he's gonna go 1-1. That's the. You know what? That's a 1. He was gonna go 1-1, but he, trips. Dan,
the image of a fish man tripping underwater.
All right.
8.
Everyone.
Yep, I've dropped Scythe Hand to reclaim effort.
All right, I got you, Miles.
Badooped.
And Pancake stays hidden.
Yeah. Like Greg specified, this is a brawl. Like, he's not going to go after Pancake. Like, Pancake's showing his usefulness by doing all these shenanigans, so.
And knows it's best to stay out of direct combat.
So, was Pancake's turn just staying out, then?
Yep, he stays where he is.
Greg Priest. Let's,
Greg Priest.
He's going to take 2 at Chip. And 2 at Semlix. 1, 2, both miss.
Yay!
1, 2,
Both hit. Less yay.
Oh.
That's a lot of less yay.
Semlix down.
Wait, no he isn't. Pancake's last effort.
Semlix is really fucking hurt.
He
But
is
not
in
down.
all of the pain.
I have an AC of 1. How does this keep happening?
I don't know.
Also, best part is, since Pancake's turn just ended, we have the entire round of combat before this effect fades.
Woo!
Thinking about something. Chip.
Chip! Yeah. Mr. Green. Moi. Nah.
Semlix. Every part of you aches.
Give me a second.
You get used to it. No, he won't. Yep. Okay. I did find out the official rules and a clarification from the Godbound subreddit. Basically, was just summoning the weapon and such as given by the gift is something you can do on your turn. Attacking is an action though.
Okay,
So
good.
that
We're playing the
really
game right.
Yeah. So
Fantastic.
we are doing it correctly.
Fantastic.
We have not been derped this whole time.
I mean, we have, it's just been with the rolls.
Yeah. Also, Semlix, do you want me to just hit the green guy or the dancer? Or you got it?
Is he eating or something?
I was brushing my teeth.
Ah.
But couldn't I do the weaker version of Sunstrike on both of them?
Both, no. But one, certainly.
What is Sunstrike?
It's Smite.
It's the strongest attack in the fucking game, in my opinion.
And we're underwater, so I can't really.
It's not full strength, but it's still, you're still rolling 4d6s.
Right.
Yeah, so which one do you want to go? Priest or Greg?
Do they both hit like a semi-truck, or which one hits the hardest?
Greg hits the hardest, by far. They both hit like trucks, but Greg hits 2 semis, the priest hits like a U-Haul.
And let's go with Greg.
Are you
Oh.
using Sunstrike?
Yeah.
This
Can
is
he use it?
Sunstrike. Is this Sunstrike?
Yeah.
Yeah,
here's it.
Sunstrike.
So, creatures not of this world, which a parasite god is a corrupted entity, such as summoned entities, angels, or uncreated, always take 1d10 damage.
He's not uncreated. He's parasite god. There's a difference.
Yes, I believe I was reading something in Parasite Gods where they feed off of the energies beyond creation, so he's technically corrupt.
Yeah. The thing is, though, like, I could eat all the chickens I want, I don't become a bird.
And that his follower is treated as an eldritch creature.
That's true.
So
The
his
follower
priest
is
an eldritch creature, which would make him susceptible to Sunstrike full power.
It's worth noting the priest is not an eldritch creature. He has eldritch stats. It specifies this.
Why must it become a pain? Actually, since he's part fish, does that make him a monstrosity?
Greg?
Greg is a parasite god. That is a different
No.
category.
The follower.
I don't know.
The follower? The eldritch?
Yeah. the
Probably an
eldritch-
aberration.
Aberration would be probably the most accurate.
Aboliths are an aberration.
Yeah, aberration's the most accurate, I would say then.
You can't blame me for trying.
I can't blame you for trying, but that's
But
not
I
how it works.
always assume that you will. Also, I just love the idea that, freaking Wrath of the Sun, just like full-on Taste the Power of the Sun is happening right now.
All right, so you're going for Greg, yeah?
No,
Yeah,
I'm just imagining him
Greg.
throwing a bottle of Sunny D.
You might actually get him out. Maybe. How much is force?
Those are supposed to be D10s.
No, underwater.
No,
Oh.
since the sun isn't there, they're D6s.
Net doesn't say anything about that. It says this blaze will
It does.
penetrate any roof.
If the sun is not in the sky,
Oh, it's
Wait.
nighttime. Yeah.
that's why
So-
it's so fucking strong. Yes,
Okay.
but yeah, no, it's still nighttime. So
Yeah. No, that I forgot that it's we're doing this because it's a full moon. I'm just
Each of the fours is 1 point of damage.
okay, Greg's still up then. But he's not. He's looking pretty bad.
He's kind of up.
If the fact I thought he was down should tell you a lot, just keep this in mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remy,
Bap him. Bap him good.
Who
Bap
am I
him in his
bapping?
that's
bap him in his
you.
bap receptacle.
I know exactly what I'm doing with my Dominion next. I'm making a weapon with Scythe Hand, so I can commit fully to healing.
I thought that
That's
you were
not
going.
a bad. That's not a bad idea. Like you're making an artifact.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, making an artifact, having an artifact on you eats an effort.
Yeah, but you can also
Yeah.
put more in the artifact. Keep this in mind. I honestly think artifacts are a tremendously worth it.
Oh yeah,
worth
no,
an
they're
investment.
good. They are very
Like, You
good.
should do artifacts. Like I was
Um,
surprised when Remy was the only one who was doing them at the start.
Well, to be fair, Pancake's an artifact, so
Pancake's not an artifact. He's treated as an artifact.
he's the most powerful treated as an artifact thing we have.
That is true. That is undisputably true.
I
He's an
wasn't
animal
that-
companion with enough hand wave to make an animal companion viable in a game about demigods.
Yes. No, but that is true. In terms of the most artifact-like thing, Pancake is by far the strongest. That is 100% true.
I wasn't
I'm
at my
making
desk
an
for a while.
interesting
Who
one.
am I bapping?
That's up to you.
The Blue
I
Man
would
group is nearly disbanded.
Great.
Green Man Goo, it might still have more health.
Neat. That's a maybe.
That's enough.
Nice. And
All right.
he almost had a turn. He was going to do bad things to my flesh.
He was. Great sound. Daniel.
Hmm,
Do you have any effort left?
yes, I break Untamed Will, resummon my Scythe Hand, and attack.
Okay, AC of
5.
Yep.
I recall.
Thank you. Okay. Cuts into him while he's ducking, bobbing, weaving, and what have you. Pancake, is Pancake gonna do anything?
His best.
You're gonna move forward.
Doesn't he
Or
have half
no
move speed
water.
because he's underwater?
That
Yes.
is half move speed.
Oh yeah, Pancake's a wolf. Wolves are neat.
Wolves are speedy boys.
Greg Beast. He's gonna take 2 swings at both of you.
Greg.
First is Semlix. He doesn't get the second. That's an at 1. Chip. Miss.
I take one. I take the first one, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah. I
7.
live. Hooray! I have
All right,
8p.
All right, this is good to know, though. The group can take the real shit.
Barely, but we can.
No, this is actually very valuable information for me. I think I found the balance. Because y'all are struggling.
We're struggling.
Well-
Me and Pancake are effectively completely out of effort.
I'm
Yeah,
struggling because the random number generator keeps brigading
Oh,
the
no,
fact
you're
I have
getting
a 1
screwed.
AC.
You're getting screwed. I'm just gonna flat out say it. You in particular are getting screwed. Not only does it not ignore your 1 AC, every time it hit you, it's got a 12. I've been keeping track.
It specifically wants you to feel agony.
Yeah, no, I've been keeping track. The game hates you. Like, I want to make this perfectly clear.
I'm a Keyblade unit. That doesn't mean I always want to play on critical mode.
Yeah.
Critical
All
mode
right.
with base Keyblade before?
What?
You're doing fine.
Didn't you beat to Kingdom Hearts critical mode with the base Keyblade before?
Nice,
Kingdom
I hit
Hearts
Mossman
1, Proud
McGee.
Mode, Kingdom Key only, Kingdom Hearts 2, critical mode, Kingdom Key only, working on Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, Bovla starting Keyblades, Kingdom Hearts 3, starting Keyblade, no upgrades, no meals, no Koopa coin, la 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 la.
Koopa coin?
Okay.
What?
So in Kingdom Hearts 3, they introduced an item called the Koopa coin that gave you basically a free revive if you took a hit that knocked your HP down to 0.
Okay.
All right, Semlix. Let's hope the game doesn't hate you.
I hope so. I just spent
AC
enough
of
so I
5.
can't- So yep. Okay.
I want you to get the final blow, because the game's been mad. Very mean to you.
Finally!
Okay, that one hit, and that one cuts deep. His breathing is ragged, he shouldn't be dancing, but he is committed to his fucking craft. He will keep dancing till the day he dies. Remy.
I'm just picturing someone doing a solo tangle, bleeding abdominally.
Oh no, more than he's like at this point like he's got like blood coming out of his ears and stuff like that from all the
great.
madness I've been spiking him with.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
I'll just
right.
flat out say it. Next hit is it. I'll just
I've
flat out
been
say
mildly distracted with my DoorDash woes. His AC was 5,
it.
yes?
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Great.
Give him NBAP.
You did it.
It's NBAP!
I'm back.
You did it. Fight's
Had
over.
both mine
You did
and
it.
Pancake's attacks preloaded.
That hurt.
Ugh.
Too ominous. I'm alright. But yeah, you did it. Greg and the group, sit back like, sorry I doubted you. Okay, I'll let you go. You got a visit, though. I'll hold you to that.
I make a mental note of where in the ocean we are so I can send birds.
Okay. So,
We
I love the idea. I love the idea that like once this fight ends and I just like chuckle a bit and just like some red just kind of comes out, just like is hanging there in the water.
yeah, it's like,
I'm probably just like, yeah, must be tough to be you.
Oh yeah, no, I know that you have also had your teeth kicked in.
Oh, it's not
But-
just like a little bit of red. I feel like there's just like a haze of red around my body.
Like
there There's a deep
only-
gash, and you can see through it in Semlix.
I think the only person who hasn't lost consciousness in that fight was Pancake.
Oh,
That is
was
true.
That was
That
a
is
fight.
actually true.
That's true. I was unconscious until Pancake gave me like 1 HP.
I managed to make it back up to full health by the end of that.
Because you
Daniel
stopped
kept
getting
spamming
hit.
Heals.
Very true.
You kept spamming heals to shove health back down our throats, and Remy wasn't getting hit by squat.
Yeah, no, everyone was in a tango, and that really helped out Remy and Daniel specifically. Especially when the people who were in the tango were the ones at the lowest AC.
Yeah, no, I am very glad that I picked up the skill that I did.
Yeah, no. This is very valuable. Everyone is ready for the real shit. This is good.
Just
Me, Remy,
barely.
and Pancake all know well, Pancake is AC is fine, but knows that he's more squishy. So to stay back, and then Daniel and Remy are the weakest AC wise, so we stand back.
Yeah, no, like Pancake is for all intents and purposes support. Protect is a support word. Like he's got movement and AC meant for running, not fighting.
Yeah, he is made of paper.
Paper,
that's
like
why
he can
all
take
of my
some
attacks
hits,
are-
but not as much as you.
That's why all of my
I can
attacks
give-
have a 200-foot range.
I can give Pancake wings.
No.
That would be a heavy expenditure, but it's something.
No more expensive than I did to Daniel.
That is true, and that's still technically against the rules, but I already allowed it, so you still have wings. Yes, that's since we are treating him as an artifact. That is correct, but you might have to look around. Actually, no, it's a beast thing because you're giving him. Yeah, that's fine. You might be some additional stipulations, but it shouldn't be like anything a quest can't handle.
Maybe we should tweak the ruling so that we can modify Godbound if they consent to the modification.
No, that's very powerful. Trust me on this one.
Because okay, so real quick, in the like artifact section, or like the
Creating creatures section.
like that part and stuff, when it's talking about like modifications and stuff like that, there's a part where it says like, hey, probably shouldn't give things that like don't have like a form of locomotion or something like that, like don't have a flight speed. Don't give them that unless like you're giving them some sort of like gift that would grant said movement.
Well,
Like,
effectively, Many-Skin Mantle would give me that ability anyway.
Yeah, no, like, and it also has a section that says Godbound's DNA is too something to be modified. Like, I broke multiple rules giving it to you is my point, but I'm sticking with it because I said yes.
All right.
Rule of fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Many
So,
skin mantle.
but it is late. Does everyone want to call it here tonight, or anything else that people want to do?
Let's go
Yeah,
topside
I'm
and
good.
sleep in the boat so we don't die.
Okay.
I second that. Like we
To the
just,
boat.
Like,
we go up to the boat. Semlix lands, doesn't say anything, and just like falls flat into bed.
right.
All right. So I think I'm looking at many skinned mantle, and I think that the wording is like you can specifically turn yourself into a hybrid, because it says alternatively turn a visible living creature into a natural beast.
I already said yes to the guild,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I know it's too late for that at this point.
too late for gills, but yes, thank you for that clarification. So all y'all have gills, etc., etc.
I mean,
No.
worst case scenario, we're out another like 3 potions.
Read further. Those cursed with a change, so I can just say I cursed the party for 1 day to have gills.
No,
That's
but
not what that means. In this context, the curse is like, hey, you're a frog now.
No, it does specify, natural beast.
Like,
does specify that.
think more in context of like the Frog Prince and things like that, where the prince was cursed by a witch to be a frog. He was
Yeah,
not a prince
no.
with gills.
No,
He
you're
was
right.
not a prince with frog legs. He was a frog.
It does say that. You are correct. But let's just say, okay, how about this? You magically had many more potions than you bought, and the group drank those.
I love the idea that like he
Great.
accidentally miscounted and gave us an additional batch when he shouldn't have.
Sure,
Well,
that's what we're.
we can say that due to Daniel's background as a hedge maze, my knowledge of alchemy allowed me to produce some.
I like that better. Let's go with that.
Great.
Okay, so Greg is like, all right, I'll bring it back up. I'll make a little pillar or something so you can find Greg. You'll have to swim down, but I can help you up this time. And the fog surrounds you all again. Let me group everyone up so I can copy and paste pretty easily.
Y'all come back now.
Let Greg know when you're coming back. I want to say hi.
Well, dude,
I'll
it's
help.
been fun.
You notice the followers that Greg brought down from the beginning never showed up, and they are not on the boat.
I imagine why there was suspiciously a crowd of exactly 24 fish people down underwater.
Not our problem.
Well, there are two crowds, technically.
Yeah, I know.
There is the new ones and the later ones.
What Greg does with his followers is none of our concern.
It does specify parasite gods can be powerful allies if you're willing to meet their cost. And you've proven you are, so.
And that cost
How
was,
we
yeah.
lived.
That cost is like, we don't miss those 24 people.
Yeah. Howie,
Nobody misses those 24 people.
that is true. Nobody misses those 24 people, and the building is currently empty now.
Nice.
Dibs.
Okay. And how notices y'all are beat to shit. Like, what the? What
Don't.
happened?
Don't.
Well, it turns out
I am
Greg
just
is
going
a
to fall
parasite god.
into bed.
Have fun.
What?
Does Daniel know what a parasite god is?
When he,
Roll me a wisdom plus. You got a lot. 4.
I do have a fact behind it.
You do, which is why the 4 is happening.
Intelligence or wisdom? I didn't hear.
Actually, you know what? You outright fucking met Greg, and facts usually do get big. Yes, you know. You know what parasite gods are.
Yeah, so he's a parasite god. Very powerful. Beat the shit out of the party. All the people he takes down there, he turns into fish people followers. And don't drink any beverages he gives you.
Or food. Don't drink the food either.
The food is fine.
cheated on fuck.
Howie just
The food is fine, but the drinks have an addictive quality to them.
Normally I would say something along the lines of you shouldn't have let them do that, but looking at the state of everyone, I take it you didn't have much of a choice.
My only choice now is just to collapse into bed.
But at least he's on our side, I guess.
Yep, we're allies
For now.
for now.
Well, hopefully you can keep him happy. I would hate to see what happens if he marches on the city.
Could Daniel divinate the range of the celestial wound?
What?
What?
So, parasite gods can only exist in an area where effectively a fragment of heaven has shattered. So they can't travel more than one day's travel away from their home base without.
We got
dying.
here in a day.
I know what I'm saying. So,
You're
parasite
saying in
god
terms of
aboleth.
bringing the aboleth here, correct?
Yes, we could drag the aboleth here, and he can help us fight it. He did show clear disdain for the aboleth.
I don't know if Daniel would be able to know it, but out of character, well, I'm telling you this, that this is going to be kind of metagamey, but it's fine. out of character, when you send a letter to Greg, Greg will respond with the range. Okay? Because there's no way Daniel would know that.
With what?
No, there's no way Daniel would know.
Like, he wouldn't know the range. Greg would know the range. You send a letter to Greg, he'll respond with the range. Okay?
Because Greg knows how far he can get before the catastrophic agoraphobia kicks in.
It's worth knowing.
It's
They
not
can
agoraphobia.
leave.
They can leave, but they cannot reclaim effort outside their land, and they will die in 1d4 days outside their range.
Yeah, so Greg is stuck here for the most part, but if you bring the Aboleth here, oh boy.
The only way that he would be able to leave is if we were to damage another celestial engine, expanding the radius of his influence.
Which has its own host of problems.
Daniel writes a letter to Greg and drops it into the ocean.
Okay. Well, gives, you see a fish, let's say a carp, jump out like around 30 minutes later, and it gives you... What was the range of, parasite gods again?
Days travel.
A day's travel outside of their range, so it says that it can be as small as a small room or an entire continent. Can be the range of a parasite god.
Let's make things fair here. Because he has been a notorious figure around these waters. I think it's reasonable he would...
He's been a problem in the general area.
Yeah, I think this is reasonable. So yeah, this is the range. Let's I'll add a little text box like Greg range or something. Powerful ally to have. I'm happy the group got him as an ally, because this is going to make things a hell of a lot easier down the line.
And a lot more interesting.
Yes.
Because Greg, a bit of a character, that one.
Yeah, okay. And that's where we're going to end it.
Cool.
Oh, Remy, what's this about wanting to be a bard?
I'm sorry, what?
During the fight, you said you wanted to be a bard. What was that about?
What? When? What? I don't know what you're
When
talking
you were
about.
drunk as shit and dancing with Greg's head priest.
Ron,
that's it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Daniel just puts his finger on the knife and goes, shh, 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 shh. The adults are talking. And pushes the blade away.
The adults are talking to the one that you're talking to with the knife out.
No, Daniel's talking at the dagger.
okay.
I'll send you a clip later on.
Okay.
That's a chip, like, thank you for not stabbing me sort of moment right there.
Okay. Also, plus artifacts, how they work, they take time to fully imbue. Like Chip knows this. Well, Bray knows this. He's been looking at it. But for you, Miles, you already have the artifact.
Yeah.
So it would mostly just be power. We'll flavor it as power coming back. I'll roll a die when you actually decide the powers, and they'll just sort of slowly return, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You cool with that? It keeps you from having to actually, make the artifact, and it,
because typically an artifact requires a month of downtime.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So it'll just kind of trickle back instead of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, if you check the Godbound chat, you can see where I was making the reference to.
Okay, I'll look right now because session is over.
If you press play, it should be timestamped.
I will also have to be careful about, royalty-free music now that you're actually fucking streaming this.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Bye-bye.
Oh, goodbye.
Who joined?
That was
It was
Tanya
Tanya.
for all of 2 seconds.
Wow. We did the thing. Oh, yeah. Since we're on this topic, one shot,
Dash, yes.
25th.
Yes.
Okay.
I can 25th, I believe. When is 25th?
I am aware of Warstash.
A week
Yes,
from
I can
today.
25th.
Yep.
Got what? Hold on. What? Hold on.
Next Friday is the one shot.
He.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also gonna do a little mini encounter at the start so people can. I know a lot of people are like know how their character plays and are used to it, but not everyone. So I'm gonna have like a non-consequential fight at the start of it, just so everyone can sort of get in the swing of things.
Tanya rolls 16 nat ones in a row and makes it into a consequential fight.
Like,
Derek has never actually played D&D as a player.
oh,
before
you're in for a
Godbound.
treat.
Godbound's not D&D.
I know,
I'll
but
just
it's the closest approximation that I have.
And it's not even fucking close.
no. That's
But yeah,
that's like
Andy.
saying the closest you've ever played to poker is euchre, just because the names
I've
sound the
played
same.
both. I do like euchre. But
Euchre's great.
Andy, the video where he shoots the gun and Markiplier kisses it, that's exactly what I did to the dagger.
Fantastic.
But yeah, my
I know the reference. I like it.
my point still stands. You've played both euchre and poker. The skills don't quite correlate, short of like, hey, there's cards involved.
You also need to remember that you have to have that air of illusion that you're trying not to give away that you have a good hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that does correlate. That does correlate.
Yeah, which, is appropriate because there are some things that correspond between the two. But
like the rolling now, knowing general like 20 good,
big number gooder.
and
Certainly
positioning.
applies.
Positioning is another one. Positioning is big in D&D.
Differences are like the way that like stats and their distributions work. Because like with an 18 in a stat, you have a +4, not a +2 in D&D. Sure, you figured that out by now, DMing the game.
Yep. No, I know the differences.
Yeah.
I've played a lot of D&D with Washington groups. Godbound is something I have DM'd it more than I've played it at this point because our session keeps getting canceled for one reason or another. Mostly that the DM's in Australia, but whatever.
That would do it. But yeah, no, I have a D&D game that I've been playing for the greater part of a decade now. Like, yeah, I started the game when I was like a sophomore or junior in college. I've been DMing a game for a few years. I had another D&D game start up a few months ago, and I've been playing Pathfinder for a year and change now, a couple years. I have many game.
Robert, before the game session fully ends, I'd like to send a raven back to Thug.
Noted. What does it say?
I'm sending a letter to Thug without Remy knowing to have Thug ask Remy to serenade her.
Stop.
Roll me a dex thing to see if you can, hide it sufficiently.
Stop.
Remy's asleep, isn't he?
Remy doesn't have to sleep, like ever.
I don't have to sleep.
Fuck, that's right, Knight.
Alright. You
Good
do
enough.
send a lot of birds.
Remy
I
is
didn't pay
already
attention
too
to that one.
traumatized about the drunkenness and Greg, and Remy is deep in thought. Remy did not catch the note.
Bitch.
Cool.
Okay, I assume everything's done. You never actually asked Samuel about the thing. I guess that'll come next session.
Yeah, we'll get
I
there.
suppose.
Look forward to deviating on our way back to Oligosh so we can try to find more celestial shards.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got a 5%, no, less than a 5% chance, because you got to get the ruin and you got to get the, right loot as well.
I also have the ruin key.
You do, but I'm telling you right now, the super ruin's not going to be a random encounter. You're going to fucking know it. I don't know what I'm planned yet, but it's going to be something good because you got the key to it. It'll be a big one. I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but it'll be something big.
Oh, yes,
Alright.
I want to clarify a point. So out of all of my ravens, only 3 of them do not have crowns because I haven't given them crowns yet. And Remy's albino raven does not have a crown because Daniel knows Remy wouldn't like it.
All right, I'm aware. Okay. Hopefully
yeah,
everyone enjoyed this meme of a session.
Yes.
in my Burbs spreadsheet, I did add a new column of what messages or items they are carrying for
Thank
me.
you. That is very helpful for me. I appreciate it.
I swear, if the RNG keeps throwing my one AC out the window.
No, you've been getting screwed, just flat out. I'm gonna tell you point blank, you're being screwed by the game.
There's that, but also like the Greg had like a +10 to hit, so he needed to roll a 9 to hit you.
Parasite gods are are very strong, and I am happy that the group can handle those because there's a lot of really cool, real shit that I've been afraid to use.
Yeah, so now that the session is over, we were effectively fighting an established god that could do even more attack actions per turn. But there's a step above that called a dread god with
Which-
an AC of 1, 2 automatic hits on attack, so doesn't fucking matter what your AC is, it's going to hit. And 120 feet of movement. And 15 effort.
Nope.
Notice how even in that fight, Greg was mostly swinging because you agreed this is a for funsies fight.
Well, part of that might have also been him realizing Pancake could nullify certain attacks.
Part of it, sure. But, you know, he has Whirlwind, which incapacitates everyone, and then he has me. He was just trying to make sure you wouldn't get fucking kicked over by the Aboleth, and you sufficiently did that.
I mean, we're not going to get kicked over, but we definitely are going to drag the Aboleth back to him solely so he could have some fun killing it too.
Oh, that would be the smart thing to do. There is no doubt about that. It would be, if a chase scene would be pretty fun. I got to plan that out.
Can we do a chase scene, please?
Oh no, I was gonna do a chase scene even if you didn't ask me to. I love them.
I'm asking the party if we can do a chase scene back to Greg.
Not hearing a no.
So right now, God, I'm just now remembering. Like I've not played Valheim in ages, but
I know exactly where you're going with.
Valheim has sea serpents in it. Valheim also, like the largest class of ship that was in it when I last played, at least, was a long ship that's not too dissimilar from the one that we were sitting on. And I'm just imagining like an aboleth just cruising along behind us with hate in its eyes as we're bouncing across the ocean.
There's 100% going to be a chase scene. I'm dedicated to it at this point.
Great.
And I haven't heard any no's, which means
No,
you all
I'm
obviously said
all
yes.
for it. It's just hilarious to me that we're gonna be like coaxing this aboleth after us for at least like 2 hours or something like that as we're like tearing through the ocean.
We need
You
you
might-
to make us a steam engine.
Yeah, you need to buff up the boat, like flat
Yeah.
out before you do it. You need to buff up this boat.
Yeah, no,
we
this
can add
thing.
some steel plating.
At the very least, we need to make it so that it doesn't exist on a technicality.
That is step one. You have like 5 others.
That's step 1 of like 17.
I mean, we got the wood 4 days ago, and most of our plans currently have a 2-week waiting period, so we can spend the extra week and change fixing up the boat further.
No, time skips are an established mechanic. You can do those no problem. Like, time can be spent. The Aboleth won't wait around forever, but by the same token, it hasn't acted yet.
Right.
So, can I say that Kev is like the property manager that we have for our house, and Vin is like our butler?
Vin Butler, Kev, property manager. Let me write that on the
I
video.
am so glad I came up with those stupid names.
All right, let me just note that really quick.
Add it to our character list of characters as staff.
Yeah, I'm going to, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Cool.
Question.
Well, there's nothing else, then.
Do I want to risk the
See ya.
road conditions to go get Steak and Shake?
Are there
Well,
road
Get
conditions
fucking
right now?
delivered.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Hot
don't-
road.
Side roads in my area are fucking shit.
All the like snow and stuff on my road like melted yesterday with all the rain.
Snow maybe, but like
That was
there's like some really thin patches of ice out there.
That'd do it. Yeah, I recommend not.
that was the DoorDash calamity that I just went through.
Ah. Anyways,
I
I
got-
hope. Did everyone have fun this session? This was kind of a meme with the nice day and Greg, but hopefully people.
Right.
Oh, it was fantastic though.
To be
Mhm.
fair, we were originally going to do a heist and just push Greg back even further, and it's like, no.
And then
This
you got
is not-
slapped upside the head with reality.
I think that was a fish.
Well,
No, and then he got slapped upside with the fish. He got slapped upside with the head by reality about a day before the fish,
Ah,
and that's why he decided to go get slapped in the face with a fish.
well, it's more of Daniel recognizes that there's danger there and that the group didn't want to do it, so he's like, fine, I'll submit to this, and just chose not to push it further.
Well,
Daniel,
And then
if Remy was willing to go along with it, Daniel totally would have charged into the school.
Well, you still have the 2 drones, and if you decide to do many numbers, players will be doing drones. If they're actively like not there for situation, that is the main reason.
yeah,
put
like
drones.
if Chip is finishing boat, at least we have like spasmatism or something.
Yeah, everyone. So just so people know, like concretely, their purpose.
Yeah,
So don't feel like you're not playing if you're doing something away.
Yeah.
it
Right.
will be rare if I ever have to use the drones because I have birds and pancake.
And
Oh,
you
yeah, for
also very much are an instigator for the stupid nonsense that we get into, so it's usually your fault that we're in these situations.
Not inaccurate, but you also have to concede that I do shovel us out of some shit.
1 out of
Daniel's
5
been
is not a
very-
good ratio.
True, but you got to look at recent numbers.
Yeah.
Daniel's been a good boy recently.
Yeah, no, you're definitely doing work. Like, don't get me wrong, you are not like a burden. It's just you're not a burden that makes some very poor life choices.
Pivot time.
You just need to teach him. He grew up without parents and he's just trying to figure out the world, and now he has a lot of power, so now he has to understand how to use his power without fucking up.
With great power.
He doesn't know responsibility yet.
That's true. He doesn't. Unfortunate, but
just-
that's true.
I'm intrigued by like what Daniel's upbringing is. It just like
There wasn't.
I'm horrified.
You can ask him. He's not going to hide it. Like I keep telling Remy, you can ask Daniel what he's afraid of. He'll tell you.
no,
Yeah,
okay, so I
I
would just
don't-
like to say
I have at least 2 facts related to this group being like extremely Daniel cares deeply about all members of Mismatched Memories, Howie and Thug. Extremely
There's-
possessive of those he cares about, but does not like to get attached to those he fears losing.
but so the thing
And now sees other Godbounds he travels with as family.
what I was going to say was the way that Robert said he didn't have an upbringing. Like I when I first heard that, I interpreted that as like freaking Frankenstein's monster, where like he didn't have an upbringing because he was functionally made at the ripe old age of like 35.
Ignore what I said. DM doesn't interfere. You don't know this.
Good luck.
The way that he said that, just I love how like I appear to have like an innate ability to just like call it.
You do actually. It's terrifying how your dumb actions manage to be the best case scenario. Like when you put the window to Faust in a fucking iron hat.
Alright.
Then we run into the danger of double butt dialing him.
Well, you can't like. Oh, you can butt dial him. That's true, but you can also butt dial that wonderful music box.
Are we conference call with a talk rock?
You haven't tried. I'm sure if Chip fucks around with it enough, he can figure something out.
I certainly could try that. I'm just intrigued as to who we would find on the line, because so far the only two people we know have been Plek and freaking Faust.
Yeah, but you've only rolled 1s and 8s.
Yeah. But
Question.
yes.
No, finish your thought first. I was gonna
No, I
tell you.
didn't have a thought.
Did they ever finish upgrading the cathedral to worship Greg again?
They
Oddly
certainly
enough, they
won't
didn't.
now.
Oddly enough, they didn't. There's all that money that's in their donation box. It'd be a
The
damn
que-
shame if something was to happen to it.
So the
Oh,
question then
no.
becomes: do we convert the cathedral to us, or do we finish it to Greg?
Oh, fuck no. We're not finishing it to Greg.
Greg didn't even know they existed. Keep this in mind.
Yeah, Greg doesn't know that it's his temple.
Like, Greg has a very obvious priority list, and there's a reason he stopped talking to them. Sure, it's the temple, but it's also, you know, they didn't come to visit.
Fair enough. Before we
I
leave the
think
area,
I think we might have an in.
I would like to drop another letter to Greg asking.
Don't ask permission to take the temple. He doesn't know that we have it.
No. I was gonna say, if he wanted offerings from the people of Aragash who passed through this area for trade routes, what offerings he'd like them to drop into the ocean for him.
Some time.
Yeah. Like, Greg wants very obvious things, but you can still ask.
He
Well,
wants.
I'm
He
trying to ask him
wants.
in a way that he wouldn't kidnap people.
No, he wants to kidnap people.
Like, that's his whole shit.
I'm trying to find creative solutions to my
Hang on.
problems.
Fair.
Getting around
Like,
this one.
I'll think of a creative answer for it next session. Make sure to add it under Ravens, but say like letter delivered or something. Is that sufficient?
Ocean drop. Got it.
Hang on. I've got
Yeah, I'll
a
just
pic.
like
I've got a
next
picture
session we'll start
of
with that or whatever.
what Godbound chat. Where are you? That
Yeah, that's accurate.
Also, I love how there's like just the energy behind that. Just like, but I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And on that note, to bed.
Good night.
Yeah.
I-
Y'all are still talking. My brain is no longer listening.
Fair.
So Derek wanted to see what.
I wrote the note.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll answer it next session.
So Derek wanted to see what the people who were doing fishing stuff in the area could offer to Greg.
Oh no,
Not
I
kidnap
I
him.
heard that. I have nothing else to give.
Okay. Because
I yeet.
all right. Because the only real thing that I put in beyond that was just the Spidey meme in the Godbound chat.
Spidey meme appreciated. Evening.
Bye. Good night.
Night. Fair.
This has been fun.
Yeah.
Greg is great.
I'm glad you liked Greg.
He is a wonderful little abomination.
Agreed. Question. Would what was it? I have it tabbed in here. A Empyrean ward work if a celestial engine in the area is malfunctioning, distorting reality?
That is a good question.
Well, considering that Olagosh is outside of the range of influence of...
No, I think he's asking in general. I don't.
Yeah, in general, if that were to happen, like if we were to go and disregard all of the wrongs we would be doing and broke a celestial engine to damage the area, would it get rid of the ward?
Are there functioning celestial engines around here, really?
Well, theoretically, there's one by Greg because that's what created the wound that he feeds off of.
Oh,
That
the
is-
thing is, if it created a wound, I think the implication is that one's malfunctioning.
I think I know what the dungeon will be.
We're not fixing the engine. We are not fixing the engine.
I'm not saying you're fixing the engine. I'm saying I know what the dungeon will be.
And it's reason for us to visit Greg.
And it's sufficiently something very fucking strong that would fit under the prior rig. Yeah, it works. I know what it's gonna be.
Love it.
And we can bring Greg along with us since we would be in his area of influence.
Okay. Yep. I know it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be. We got this.
I can't help but feel like bringing Greg is going to be a problem because Greg is going to probably if it's Celestial Engine adjacent and Greg is Greg because of Celestial Engine, bringing Greg problem because we are sticking like an Energizer Bunny battery just right up this man, and then just leaving. I mean, could very well be.
He's already within the realm. Would it really matter?
But no, keeping the engine's worth doing. Keeping the engine broken is worth doing, certainly. But being around an engine in general is extremely valuable. Like extremely valuable.
But yeah, no. So the thing is
that we can discuss with the wider party.
Yeah, like the concern that I have for bringing the Greg into the fun is like it's
feeding off the engine.
Basically, it's more or less the difference between like just like regularly downing some coffee and then just like snorting a line.
Is that how it works, Robert?
I don't know. I haven't thought this far ahead.
I'm mostly just thinking like, hey, if you bring like a solar panel closer to the light source, it draws more power because there's brighter light shining on it.
You know what? That sounds fun. So
that's not how it read when I was reading through Parasite Gods in the book, though. If
that's not what it said, then it probably doesn't work that way.
Yeah, no, yeah. It very well might not. It just very much also is ringing several "this is a bad idea" alarm bells.
It's more of like this area is contaminated with reality distortions because the engine is malfunctioning, and that radiation is what he feeds off of. Bringing him closer to the engine doesn't matter. It's merely cause the wound. The celestial engine causes the wound, but he's feeding off of the blood.
Okay. Then on that note, I don't know what celestial engines do if you like fix or destroy or what have you with them.
If you If you fix a celestial engine that a parasite god is feeding off of, they lose all of their power, but they still have the hunger associated with it.
Oh yeah, no, we're starving him out. Yeah, no, he's.
You are flat out killing Greg if you do that.
Okay.
But how celestial engines work? That's actually an interesting topic. Celestial engines are what runs the laws of nature and physics. If an engine is like broken or whatever, then a law isn't happening. If you completely salvage one, the law is gone. Like if you found the one of time, time would stop. If you found the one of gravity, gravity would stop.
For instance, the only engine that we currently know of is in hell, and it's the one that redeems souls.
And that's fucked because it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the whole Samuel's whole purpose. He needs to find that fucking engine.
I just realized you're gonna have like an army of parasite gods that we'd have to fight to get to that engine, aren't we?
I thought of the engine idea now, man, like as the dungeon, but
No, no,
But
no,
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 and
no,
so
no.
okay, so Derek,
I'm
real
referring
quick.
to the one in hell.
oh, oh, for that one, absolutely, like flat out, absolutely, because you're going to hell. Like at that point, you're asking for trouble. Like Samuel's been trying to do this for a long ass time.
Yeah, at this point, we would require Samael's assistance in
Oh, for that
taking
one,
the
yeah,
engine.
no, without question. You need all the assistance you can get. Samuel's probably not enough. It's a big quest to repair that. Like it's probably the
Question.
biggest quest.
This is Derek asking and not Daniel. If an angel is bound to hell and then saved by the celestial engine to a paradise, can they leave that paradise into the mortal world?
How paradises work is interesting. Like paradises are pockets of safety in the night roads. You can just kind of walk out and things can walk in, but as it's a paradise and you are the arch god, what walks in is going to get completely fucking stomped.
Yes.
Um, so like they can go and they can just walk over to the night roads, no problem.
Slide. Let me see this.
They can't.
The two controllers should still be attached to the switch. So we take these out and attach them to the side of the switch. Terribly sorry. Brooklyn was asking me a question. What?
No, it's fine. Do you want me? Did you hear any of that? Should I repeat it?
Repeat it.
Okay. The question was along the lines of, sorry, can you repeat the question? I forgot what it's in.
I forgot my question anyway, so no.
It was something about parasite gods and engines.
We've tangented too far. I do not recall.
Okay. Oh, yeah, angels in paradises. I know.
Oh, that's right. If an angel were to be sent to hell, saved to a paradise, could we then bring that angel back out into the mortal world? Because
One thing,
because
you're talking about Samael's angels, the ones who aren't like actively psychopathic, correct?
yes, because you previously stated that any angel that enters hell can no longer leave. But if they're saved and brought to a paradise, can they leave the paradise?
Yes, because angels do come to the mortal world from the night roads. This is established. They would go in the paradise, but they would have to find their way out of the night roads. If there's an established way, sure, that's fine, but they would have to find their way out.
So
That being,
theoretically,
yes, you could have angels like that are not complete psychopaths over there. That is very, very able to do.
so if we can steal that engine, we can grab all of Samael's angels, save them, and then effectively bum rush our way out of the night road from our own paradise because we're a pantheon of Godbounds with the actual god
With
of
a
death and
legion of
several archangels.
angels.
If you do that, I'm just going to tell you flat out, if you do that, you will become Samael's best friend, and there's very little you could do that would not make him your ally. Like, the only thing would probably be re-breaking the engine.
Actually, we could play this at a different angle. We effectively keep the archangel and the angels hidden in our paradise until Faust makes a move, and then we're like, "Bam, bitch, we have backup."
You could do that. It's reasonable that Faust probably wouldn't know what's going on in hell.
And even less knowledge of what's happening in our own personal paradise, because the instant he would enter it, we would know he was in our paradise.
Correct. It's an idea. It's a pretty good idea, actually. It's a lot of work, though. Like, Samuel's been trying to do this, like, his whole time down there. Keep this
I
in
know,
mind.
this isn't something that we're going to drop and do right now. It's something that we're going to have to prep for, probably after our fuck around in Rogum, but...
Probably
no.
after a couple level ups.
No, this is, like, full story arc, like, thing here.
Yeah, no, this is less next mission and more like capstone to the plot.
Yeah, like I would say, there was the intro arc before y'all met Faust. Right now you're in the like Dratho arc. It would be like another thing akin to that.
So we do the Dratho arc, the Rogam arc, and then what arc do we want to do? Beast Kingdom, Amalgam Territories,
It's up
whatever
to everyone
one.
else.
Actually, after Rogam, we should probably go to our own fucking kingdom.
I thought you would go to your own fucking kingdom after Dratho.
I mean, we can call a vote at the when we're done in Dratho.
Like,
Anyway, so.
Yeah, I thought you would go like return back there in the middle of the Dratho arc, to be honest with you. Like I thought
We'll deal with it as necessary. I do want to implement public transportation into our city, just like get a bunch of cart-pulled wagons that people can sit on and move between areas of town.
that's not you need to invest in to do all that, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Certainly
Well, I
something
mean,
you could do.
have you ever been to like the Ohio State Fair where they effectively have a cart with like wooden seats pulled by a tractor? Replace the
Mhm.
tractor with horses, and we already have public transportation back then.
No, yeah, I'm not saying it'd be difficult. I'm saying it's achievable. Like I'm saying it's definitely something that's, reasonable to do. Probably wouldn't be Dominion. It'd probably be more wealthy too.
I mean, I already own a bunch of carts, so
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, well, it is.
we make Howie master builder of our city.
I
You
don't
have
think
to
how
convince him to leave Oligosh.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're convincing him.
You gotta reveal some horrible fucking shit about someone he's serving, or convince him that he's horrible when he's not for him to leave. You need to change his fundamental allegiances. In general, I want to have like one like steadfast ally in all the places at least.
I foresee us being able to find that eventually because he has Umbra has a lot of dirty laundry.
You think he has a lot of dirty laundry. You have inferred a lot. Keep this in mind.
We have inferred a lot, but at the same time, willful blindness is just as bad.
Yep. Some of the inferring might be correct. I'm just saying there's a lot of inferring.
Also, something we do need to talk about is telling Cyril where we actually found the symbols. Because let's be honest,
Later.
we aren't always going to be in Oligosh to cover it. Howie may or may not follow us into Dratha. That's up to Howie. But if he does, who's going to protect Oligosh while we're gone? Cyril would be the most likely choice because, let's be honest, Umbra's probably not going to do shit.
Umbra proved in the arena fight he's fucking worthless, even if you thought he was good. Like he is very much a Godbound that is not focused on the combat, so Cyril's probably a safe choice.
I mean, neither is Daniel, and Daniel's more efficient.
For what
Daniel's
it's worth, it's in character that he's not good at this.
Daniel's only main direct attack move is Reapward and Scythe Hand, and I have only used Reapward in combat once.
Yeah.
And
No,
Scythe Hand is
it is actually no, I won't say too much. But you're on the right train of thought for thinking he is kind of useless.
Also, especially when he could use Sunstrike, so Sunstrike something else, he could do a fuck ton of damage easily.
Mm-hmm.
He could. He very well could do things. That's the whole reason the Lord wanted you to do shit in the beginning, because he's sitting on his ass.
Seriously though, we should really partner up with that Lord.
Well, I know why things are happening. Group doesn't know, and you'll find out like slow trickle, or if you talk to the right people as it is.
But make no mistake, Daniel's going to continue to wander the town because he wants to know the lay of the land, so if something happens, he knows where to run through the town.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna reach a certain point where to find out more, you're not gonna find it out in the Commonwealth. You gotta go to Dratho. You're going to reach that point.
Well, I know, but we kind of got pushed to do Greg things, so that's why we went and did Greg things. But yeah, actually, for the most part, besides the ruins of the old god, we could literally just go through Greg's territory and end up closer to the main capital of Dratho.
You could. You don't know where the capital is, but assuming it would be, inland, that is accurate.
Daniel doesn't. Remy likely would.
Of Dratho proper? No. Remy's stayed in the Commonwealth.
Then we can break into the Commonwealth's archives again and get proper map data.
That you could do.
Also, whatever information the Fairy Queen can offer us. Does the Fairy Queen actually have a name?
Yeah, she's sure as hell not going to tell you, though. Fey rules.
Oh, I'm definitely well aware of that. That's why I never bothered to ask her.
Oh, yeah. No, she has a name. She's had a name from the beginning, but Fey rules, she's not given it.
She knows better.
And even if Daniel does know, he's unlikely to use it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, she has a name, 100%. But, Fey rules, not saying the name.
Remy definitely would say something.
Yeah. It'd be an effective intimidation tactic, too.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, out of all of my deals, the one with the Fairy Queen is the one that pays the most dividends. So far.
No, that I've been saying from the get-go, and you know this. The rest of the group might have disagreed, but I've been saying this from the get-go. It was a good deal. No matter what anyone else said, it was a good deal.
Because she literally agreed not to attack me. It is literally, hey, just throw some entertainment, chaos, whatever, into the world and plant these trees in all the main capitals. And in exchange, I'll give you favors and information.
Yeah, no, it's a good deal.
That's
It's
a
an
win-win.
extremely good deal. I'm
not opposed to it, but I would be lying if I said it didn't remind me of that music video that I'd sent back when that deal first happened, the that Mind Electric one.
Oh, I love that song. And not inaccurate, yeah.
Yeah, no, because she went and put the description of basically like the character arc that her character was going through in the description of that video, and I was just like, this is adjacent.
Yeah, I love how, again, me and Remy have so many similarities, yet such a dichotomy. That we both have like parent gods, like Remy's is Samael, and Daniel's is, to a limited degree, the Fairy Queen.
To a very limited degree.
like not to the same. Samael is like actually a parent god, like flat out. But yes.
Yeah. But again, that just proves the dichotomy. Remy is more intertwined with his god, while Daniel's more like, this is a business transaction and nothing more.
Yeah, no, that's part of the reason I'm like, I love the dichotomy between those two characters. That's probably my favorite like party interaction we've got so far.
And I love how it's like Remy that is like having these, because like Chip is just along for the ride, but I love how Remy is still like at odds with him.
Yeah, like Chip is there because Chip.
Yeah, no, Chip is just chipping as best as he can chip, and Remy is having as little of it as possible.
Oh yeah, are we gonna replace George?
Yes. Flat out. Yeah, like if you have someone who would want to join, let me know.
I keep trying to convince Cody to, but he also has a second job, so he'd be unlikely to be able to join.
Yeah. But right now I want if I want to give first dibs to people in Banana Discord. If that doesn't play out, I could get someone from my other game possibly, but
Basil has some pretty good ideas.
You could ask Basil. Basil would be an interesting one. I would like to see what Basil would do.
They are just... There's so much gremlin energy in them.
Yeah. Worth noting. We probably...
They will join us in the Chaos Quarter.
Yeah. Godbound might be on hold for a little while, though, because one shot.
That's fine.
I was actually going to suggest we alternate between them. One shot Godbound, one shot Godbound.
That's not a bad idea. Tanya's schedule also, from her wording, it's implied that it's kind of eh. So
Yeah.
that might actually work out better. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, I told Bray this. I will tell you this as well. I have an idea how the one shot, like if the party does the quest to a T, I have an idea of how it will end. And I will just say it should become very obvious where the timelines intercept.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have some. I need to think on this, but I might have a quest for you later, Robert.
God, okay. DM me if you don't want people to know. You know my deal.
I am intrigued. I'm not going to pry, but I'm intrigued.
Oh, yeah. Also,
Well,
glad that. Oh,
I was
sorry.
thinking, like, after the one shot, how can we integrate those characters into this campaign somehow?
Oh, I have a
Like-
great idea for that as well.
Like, my character, I'm blanking on his name right now, but it doesn't matter. Could we redeem him? Because I believe one of the aspects of hope is there's an ability that no one is beyond redemption, and effectively being jerked around by his god and his what's a warlock's
Patron.
patron? Thank you.
The patron's name was never actually established, by the way. That's still on you to figure out.
I already chose the god's name. You
No, I chose
you
the
said
god's
that-
name.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I did find it, and I thought I linked it to you. I'll deal with it again later. It is actually from the D&D handbook.
Okay.
But effectively, like, potentially save like my character and have him be useful in some way, just because of he's being screwed by several gods,
Yeah.
Faust included.
Oh, yeah, no. Every god, his backstory is every god is taking him for a fucking ride.
I
My
Love it.
character's icon is actually the displeased Fallout guy.
Like,
Yep.
I
That is
said
the
that's a
total
joke,
look-
but when he convinced me, it's perfect. Like, when it's actually perfect.
That's the look of a guy who's been screwed over by every god he's met.
Yeah, no, but the characters are very much going to be in the setting as long as they don't die or aren't for some reason tied to enemies like beyond redemption. Gods are sticking around. The characters are sticking around. What they do after the quest is going to be as a result of their actions and their backstories.
And it's
Yeah. I don't see a lot of our party dying too heavily because I did specifically rearrange my spells so I get Revivify.
Wait, how recently did you do this?
I did it with you in the call.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure because I already poured your character over.
yeah. I've not poked any of my spells or anything, but
I have like 30
the
spells.
thing is though, because I am a paladin, I do technically have access to any spells that I'd be able to cast. I just need to prepare them at the start of the day.
Yeah.
So it might become a little bit of a hassle if it's like, you know what? I really need Find Steed today or something like that.
I think I put in most of those. That's why I wanted you to look and see if there's anything that was missing. That
Okay.
goes deep for you as well.
I
Derek, it's look at your character's already up. You can look at them whenever you want, determine if there's anything missing, what have you.
All right, I'm gonna go poke that real quick.
Yeah, no, character's still in there.
I think
Things
that
will
it.
be. Well, this is an evil one shot. Not all the characters are necessarily evil, and not all of them are beyond redemption. What happens to the characters is going to be, as a result of their actions. And it's very likely that one of them might say, "What have I done?" and just flat out leave, Kueth Empire.
Do you think me sending a message in the chat adding Andy, I have ideas for Samael?
That would scare Andy but I honestly think it's a good idea. Like, it'd be a full arc idea, but it's a good idea.
Where are there are spells. Oh, neat. Yeah, you do just nice. I appreciate this. There are the bubbles.
Yeah,
And yes, this is exactly how, like, I've got a paladin in the game that I run, and he does exactly this, where he just has like the paladin spells and he fills in the bubbles.
perfect. Well, I wanted to porting them over. I wanted to do it as completely as possible, and that's why I want stuff in as early as possible because
Did you just now see the dinosaurs?
No, I saw the dinosaurs a while ago. I just loaded into the game, and the first thing I saw was my character's face.
oh, am I still on the tavern map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that I was doing that so people could test their tokens a little bit. That's going to be the intro. Tried and true, but whatever.
Hi.
You have wall collision issues still.
No, that's
That's a
because they're
window.
windows.
If you can see through it, you can walk through it.
If you go through that, that means you jump through the window, which
Yeah.
is fine, and it's something you're able to do. But to be clear, if you do it, that is explicitly what you are doing. Oh, actually, while you're here, I'll ask this.
How much does a Vivify cost?
300 gold.
300 gold worth of diamonds.
Yep.
One thing. Oh, one
If you
thing
don't
I want
have 300 gold worth of diamonds, you can't cast Revivify.
Yeah, one thing I
I
want to
have 10
clarify
gold.
while you're in the call.
Mhm.
All the group is going to meet up in tavern, and they're in different positions based on their origins. The general premise is, job order from Faust, and everyone is flooding into town because everyone wants to be the ones who are chosen. Would you want to walk in and find the group, or would you want to be just in the tavern waiting around, scoping out others?
Sorry, I was reading my spell list.
All right, I'll repeat it. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So the intro. Also, are you still streaming? If you are, the stream is very much over.
I am. Mostly because I also like to record us talking about this stuff. Like anytime we were playing Phasmophobia and we were talking about Godbound, I had it recorded too.
Okay, point taken. That's fine. But this is very
You
much
can
not
just like
Godbound talk.
record it with OBS or something like that instead of
I do
having to
have
stream
OBS.
it.
It's streaming through OBS actually.
Neat.
It's streaming and recording.
Oh yeah. But here's the question. Characters in general. At the start of the setting is, big job from Faust, huge, massive job from Faust, and everyone is flooding into town for their own reasons and, the benefits that working for him could. This tavern is currently packed to the brim with a bunch of adventurers, people full of bravado, what have you. Would you want to walk into the tavern like at the intro, or would you want to sit here scoping out people?
Walk in.
Walk in. Okay, that's what I thought. You go back outside.
Also,
Query.
real quick, can you just come
Yep.
back into the tavern and look at Lil Burbo here in the lower right? And
He's
just
my
see
test
how-
token.
And just see how precious this boy is.
Where's
He's my
Burbo?
test token. That's
Lower right.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was the one that George was going to take over. Then he decided to quit. I actually had to go through D&D Beyond support to get him back. Because George didn't. George
He
said
took
he
the
deleted
character
him.
with him when he went.
He did.
Ah.
Query.
What?
Does my character have more than 10 gold since he's level 10?
I'll just flat out tell you this right now. Once you are the team chosen by Faust for reasons, he will give you a starting package.
Excellent. Diamonds.
What you do with the starting package is up to you, but you will have some gold to start out with. Don't you worry about that. Because I do realize, like, starting out one shots, level 10, sometimes,
There
you know,
are suggestions in the DMG for starting campaigns at later levels.
I will have to
Um,
look at those.
and we're level 10. That is Discord and not D&D Beyond. But I've run one shots before, so I can just go and find
Yeah,
the table.
I have the book on D&D Beyond, so like if you give me page or something that
I
or
don't.
like section.
I'll just throw you the link once I find it.
But yeah, no, if there's a better way to go about it than starting package, that's fine. But my thought was, you know, this will happen. A bar fight breaks out because adventurers all thinking they're hot shit. And that's how people get used to the characters. The group, obviously being player characters, will beat the shit out of them, and you will be the chosen.
Sadder, everybody dies.
Like, unless you cast a fireball in here, they're not gonna die. Like, I'm gonna have them
Unfortunately, I
beat
do
the
not
shit severely, but I'm not gonna like have you kill them.
Unfortunately, I do not have fireball. I think.
Yeah, but you get the picture though. Like, this is a really low stakes battle unless you are trying to kill someone. Like, you know, I'm kind of throwing out the, you know, instant death rules at the window for this fight specifically. Because this is supposed to be a tutorial. Make sense?
Bar fight begins, leaves the tavern, comes back in with a chainsaw.
I mean, this is a very unimpactful fight. So, like, this is entirely so the party can, you know, get the swing of their characters and have a little bit of an introduction to each other.
We kind of have to be chosen as his party if there are no other parties left alive.
That is the point.
All right, here it is. It is in the Tiers of Play section of the DMG, right before Flavors of Fantasy, under
Alright,
the Creating a Campaign chapter.
All right, let me link this.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on Flavors of Fantasy because it's easier to scroll up the 2 inches from there. Because it doesn't have its own tag.
Oh yeah, you found the wild magic table. I have a wild magic table just for you.
Had saved that because I cast fireball as a 3rd level spell. Done it all myself. Oh shit.
But yeah, so basically what the recommended starting amount for the campaign depends on low, standard, or high. The low and standard are the same in our case at 10th level. It'd be 500 gold plus some coin. If we were doing a high magic campaign, we'd also start with an uncommon.
What is a high magic campaign?
Basically, it's the availability of magical items that you're running that setting in.
It's normal.
Yep. Okay.
Well, like one shot normal. You're gonna be doing super quests, so you'll get them more, but you know they're normally available.
Okay. So go with standard then. So starting equipment would be 500 gold plus a D10 times 25, and then whatever your normal starting equipment would be.
Perfectly. You know, when you're commissioned for the job, Faust will give you the down payment, and it'll be 500 gold plus that.
Nice. Yeah, that can be up to 750, which is.
Oh yeah, I also got to send you a thing.
Some nice armors. Yee. Oop.
This is something important, so you should know this. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeping secrets already, damn.
You don't know squat.
His character, like all the characters, are extremely interesting. I will leave it at that. You'll figure out his character once we play it, though. It should be fairly...
no, it'll be pretty clear.
Murder hobo?
No. Better.
Should I be scared?
Maybe.
Maybe. The synchronized maybes.
It'll be fun. For now, he's working with you, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine until he's not.
It's fine.
It'll be fine.
It's gonna be perfectly fine.
It's perfectly fine as my guy's head is rolling on the table. And
Nah, you're far more useful alive.
Robert, can you answer me this? Am I the only one in the group that has Revivify?
You might be. Well, I think at best one
Dying
other
is
person
hard in D&D.
Like, if anyone has it, I think it's one of the bards. Maybe. But effectively,
well, I am a paladin with access to third level spells at this point.
But I don't think you have Revivify though.
A Revivify is a paladin spell.
Is it?
Apparently, it's in
Really?
the list. It's in the list that you added. I don't have it prepared, but it's in the list.
Wait, you actually? You do have Revivify.
So let me just go ahead and check that to see if it's something from like a different like subclass of paladin.
Yes,
Nope,
you are the only.
It is just paladin. So I have access to the spell. It's not prepared today, but I have access to it.
You are the only one with Revivify currently.
I can get it tomorrow if you're convinced that people are going to die.
But yeah, right now your character is the only one with it. If that was your question.
If the party has a cleric in it, they can also have it tomorrow.
The party does have a cleric.
I'm the cleric.
Lovely. Are you at least 5 levels of cleric?
Yes. I am 2 levels of sorcerer, wild magic, 5 levels of cleric, and 3 levels of warlock.
You are spread thin, my friend.
You'd think that, but there's a lot of spells he gets with that.
I have 31 spells, sir.
Yeah. How many slots you got?
Let me check.
Because I've got a wizard in my campaign that I run, who her spell book is every 7th level or lower spell. It doesn't quite matter though, because she only has about 20 some spell slots.
But it's a wizard though.
Yeah.
So
Wizard.
I have 3. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Robert, can you clarify something on my spell list? It appears that I'm supposed to have a 4th level spell slot.
You have a 4th level spell slot, but because of how you've done your multi-class, you're not able to pick any 4th level spells.
Oh, sweet.
So you're able to upcast something into that slot.
I believe that is accurate. I do not remember you having a 4th level spell. I don't know if
so, you are a 5th level cleric and a 2nd level sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
Because warlocks have a different casting system entirely, they don't count towards
that. They just have like the slots, and the slots are always max level.
So warlock slots. So warlock slots are a separate thing. You're 3 levels of warlock, right?
Yeah.
Any spells that you cast from your warlock slots are going to be 2nd level. Now, as for your like normal spell casting slots, because you have 7 levels worth of full caster, which sorcerer and cleric are both full casters, you have the spell slots available that just a like straight 7th level class would have. So like a level 7 cleric and a level 7 sorcerer can cast the same number of spells in a day. But when you're preparing your spells in the morning or adding spells to your spell list, you add sorcerer spells as if you were a 2nd level sorcerer, and you add cleric spells as if you're a 5th level cleric. So even though you have a 4th level slot, 5th level clerics can only learn 3rd level spells, and 2nd level sorcerers can only learn 1st level spells.
Okay, but you can still use the 4th level slot.
Yeah, you can use the slot, though. It's used exclusively for upcasting.
So to answer your query, I have 1 level 4, 3 level 3, 5 level 2s, and 4 level 1s.
Still pretty.
And that is your slot count, right? Yes, that sounds right.
And since I am a warlock, I get my warlock spell slots back on a short rest Plus, since I'm a sorcerer, I can use meta magic and convert those spell slots into sorcery points and back into different full caster spell slots.
Which is why Coffee Lock is busted.
And why we
Which is
set a
why I have
24-hour.
So I have several penalties, like my wild magic ability, narcolepsy, and at the dawn
Probably
of the
gonna
new
turn
day.
down the narcolepsy a little bit, but yeah, the big
Also-
thing is 24 hours. 24
Also,
hours hard reset.
Yeah, I think we've told you at this point. But when Robert was telling me the like rules for building a character, and he said, nothing broken. The first words out of my mouth before he really finished his sentence was like, "All right, no Coffee Lock then." I think Robert started laughing
And that's how he found out. I'm sorry.
because well, one, he started laughing, and then two, I love how like I think you opened the description of your thing to him as Coffee Lock, didn't you? Is like what I got told.
More or less.
You did.
Um,
Flat out.
Coffee Lock with a twist.
yeah,
No, this Coffee Lock's fun. This one's fine. But you understand why I was fucking scared when you mentioned it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, this one's fine. I like how it worked out.
Yeah. Because some of the fun ones that you do when you're trying to make busted characters are one, Coffee Lock, and then two, the Sorcerer, because Sorcerer and Paladin play very nice together because they're both charisma-based classes, and Sorcerer is a full caster, so you get that many more precious smite slots on your Paladin.
Yeah, I considered doing Sorcerer before I looked into how much of a Mary Sue it would make my main Paladin. I've considered Pard instead, like Paladin Bard.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, that's kind of memey and it helps, but it's not,
It's not Sorcerer.
I also have, like, my backup for Daniel's campaign is also a Sard, Bard, Sorcerer with most of the levels in Sorcerer.
Daniel's campaign?
Derek, sorry. Still.
I was like, I mean, I
You-
know I do a lot in that campaign, but really?
But come on, I think no, it's not the Paladin Sorcerer. It's a meme. Come on, it's Sorcerer with Bard. And the
Yeah.
Bard is mostly an Bard's not an afterthought.
At the very least, it synergizes. It's not like you're picking like
It's not
Sorcerer or
shooting myself
Barbarian.
Yeah, it's not shooting myself in the foot. It's more like a sidestep. But the big thing behind this character is you know what a hustler is in like the pool or like bar sense?
Yes.
He's a hustler. And he frequents a tavern that is he frequents a tavern where adventurers come and go, and some pretty strong ones too. So, he's a bit of a charlatan. He's good. He has his way of people. And one day, he comes across this wizard. He does his usual hustling thing and is able to trick him out of his spellbook. At this point, the wizard, right on pissed, is like, "Okay, you piece of shit, give that back." It's like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it. Make me just a super spellcaster or a super strong sorcerer or some bullshit." So the wizard obliged. Not unfortunately for my character Rin, he had no idea wild magic existed.
To say, how can he do that without a spell book? Because a wizard requires a spell book for anything above a cantrip, don't they?
No. So in order to prepare spells in the morning, in order to change the spells that a wizard has prepared, that wizard needs to have access to their spell book. If a wizard does not have access to their spell book, whatever spells they have prepared at that time are just their spell list until they're able to acquire new spells in a spell book of their own. So, like, if I were a wizard and I had, like, Fireball prepared, and I go and drop my spell book in a lake, I am still able to cast Fireball so long as I have a 3rd level or higher slot left. And the next morning when I wake up, I'll still have Fireball prepared, but I can't go and switch it out for Fly anymore because I don't have my spellbook that had Fly in it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no, that's essentially how it works. And he was given wild magic as a sorcerer bit. It is a character who should have been a bard. By all accounts, he has the story of a bard. He acts like a bard. He should have been a bard. I gave him 1 level of bard for vicious mockery, but he's a sorcerer. So
This
yeah,
is your backup character in my campaign, yeah?
that is correct. Yep.
Remind me to look into a feat or something that you can get Vicious Mockery without having to multi-class.
Oh, that's just like Magic Initiate Bard gets you that.
Well, that's true, but I also wanted a level in bard because it fits. Like, it's not just for vicious mockery.
I mean,
Bards are proficient in, I think, Wisdom and Charisma saves, which is not a bad pair.
Like, plus bardic inspiration is good.
Yeah.
Like, it's 1 level dip into bard is never a bad thing. I want
No,
to
it's
make
Dex and Charisma, which is still not bad.
Yeah, like, I want to make it clear. 1 level dip into bard, never a bad thing. It's never enough to break a character, but it's never a bad thing.
Yeah.
Is that a fair statement, Bray?
It really depends on
Well, unless you're a barbarian, of course.
Well, there's a.
Wait, don't you want Barbarian?
Oh, barbarian sounds so fun. Simon and Garfunkel.
It's very much a thing you can do. It's just that Barbarian and Caster together specifically have a number of problems because the primary way that a Barbarian interacts with combats is through rage, and while raging, you can neither cast nor concentrate on spells.
Like, it's a fun idea, but I would probably pull it out for a 1-shot.
It is, yeah, no, it is. It's one of those like objectively suboptimal ones.
Like, I'm objectively shooting myself in the foot if I do it, but it sounds fun.
Yeah,
so it'd be a 1-shot character.
Yeah,
Not
no,
like
there's
campaign,
nothing
it'd be a
wrong with
one-shot.
this idea. Sounds fun, and I want to screw with it. That's what I did. I did that once with like a dex-based cleric, and the only dex weapon that clerics have access to is a dagger. So I functionally just made like
beefy rogue.
More or less, I made like a beefy rogue who was decked out in like medium armor or something like that. Because I took the like the secrets domain or trickery domain, whichever. I think it's the trickery domain.
It's trickery. I know the one.
Because it gives you pass without trace, and we were doing a heist.
Have I mentioned how mean clerics are, just in general?
Clerics are, like at the single most versatile class in the game. You could make a full party out of nothing but clerics, and reasonably accomplish the task at hand.
That reminds me of a quote from a crap guide to D&D. You can make an entire party of clerics, call it the Amen, and bust down Tiamat's door.
See, now, 1, I've seen that video and I love it. 2, I think I had a running joke with my friends for years before he even started the Crap Guide to D&D series, basically to do that.
It actually might be a fun 1-shot idea.
This was something that so for context, Sage, I don't know if you know him, but like a friend of mine, with like Sidor and Evan and them.
Yes, I know Sages.
He had like a dictionary thing on his phone that just had like a word of the day for him. And one day, the word that came up was clatch, which is like a small group or assembly. And since coming up after that, the word just kind of became a bit of a freaking meme for my other circle of friends I have for a while. And so whenever the gaggle of clerics thing came up, it was referred to as the cleric clatch. Because, yeah. So we didn't call it the Amen, and I love the Amen, and I'm so glad that he came up with it. But yeah. And that is my story.
Yeah. The clerics are ooh.
Clerics are very ooh.
But yeah, no. Like as much as I try to keep things balanced, cleric was the fault of wizards, so whatever.
Anywho, it's nearly 2 a.m. I should probably get off.
Yeah.
Probably.
Have a good night.
Night.
Good night.
This has been fun.
It is. I
Very